Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody, from Mix 100 Denver. Yeah, I played this because I kind of look like some kind of cowboy or something today.
I love
just
your
looking at
song.
myself.
You got the Dutton family ranch.
I got my Dutton Ranch hat on. I got a big old flannel shirt.
You want to be a cowboy.
I
baby.
feel like it. I feel like I should have rode a horse in today.
Well, with those boots. Yeah.
I know, and I got boots on. My goodness, what is happening? Good morning, everybody. We're Jeremy, Katy, Josh. Shout out to everybody on the live stream already. We are up and running on YouTube. Just search Jeremy, Katy, Josh or Mix 100 Denver on YouTube. Or the link is on all of our social medias. Hi to Victoria the Vampire Princess.
What a
I
name!
love that name.
That's
Wait,
awesome.
what?
Who's already watching and sending us messages on YouTube.
Hi, Victoria.
Hi,
That's
Vampire
sweet.
Princess.
She's a dog named Hercules.
Oh,
How about
wow.
that? Hercules.
Watch it be like a
Hercules.
chihuahua.
Just your names are interesting, Victoria. You must be a really cool person. Like,
Yeah.
man.
That's cute. That's really
awesome.
cute. I have spent the past couple minutes staring down at my oatmeal,
Oh.
wondering if I had melted a spoon into it.
Oh no! What did you do?
Ew.
Oh no!
Kind of ruins that for you.
Well, like I generally go into our office kitchen here and I add water to my oatmeal,
Yeah.
and then I grab a plastic spoon and I stir it up, and then I put it in the microwave. I truly don't remember if I took the plastic spoon out before I put it in the microwave.
It looks a little
Yeah.
sus.
Because when I went to go get it out, my plastic spoon was not sitting on the counter where it usually is. So I'll stir, set it on the counter, put it in
Yeah.
the microwave. There was not a spoon on the counter.
Hmm.
I'm wondering if I left it in. And it's a little thicker than normal.
How long did you microwave it?
2 minutes and 30 seconds to be exact.
Oh,
That's
That's
the
a
perfect
melted
temperature.
spoon in there.
I'm
There might be-
wondering-
yeah, that's enough time to
Hold on.
melt a plastic spoon for sure.
Oh, buddy,
Does
you
it
got
taste a little
you got
plasticky?
forever plastics.
I
in you.
know.
It's
You
a little
just-
thick.
Oh.
Does it
Oh,
taste weird though?
no.
No,
Let me see it.
Tastes pretty good.
Lean it over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
looks a little.
A little thick. I might have melted my spoon in
You
there.
might just have to make that again. Take two.
No, you
I don't
just-
have any more
you ain't got no
oatmeal.
more.
Oh, I've got some ramen.
I
you
don't have
can
any
eat.
more
Skip
oatmeal.
today.
I have a quick observation of something that's going on in my house, and I find it kind of funny because I am the one who is constantly complaining about everybody leaving their Christmas lights up past the stock show.
Yeah.
And like come January 1st, those things should be down anyway. Wham, wham, wham. Pick up your Christmas stuff. I still got a Christmas tree up in my house.
Why?
I
What?
know. That's what I am saying too. Because we put up like 2 big ones at the house, 2 main ones. We've got a few smaller ones. We got the main family room one. That one's been taken down. But we have like a little formal living room, dining room area. And that's where I put the mountain tree up. You might have heard me talking about that, Josh, probably over the years. It's a mountain tree. It's very Colorado. It's got like Colorado-y ornaments on it. It's very rustic looking. It's all white lights. It's still up. It's a thin little pencil tree, maybe 7 foot tall or so. It's still up.
It's February 11th.
Why?
I know.
Why Why haven't you taken
We
it
just
down?
haven't gotten around to it.
Are
I
you still
guess.
like actively like does it light up every night? Are you still
Nick
turning it
Nack
on?
will turn it on. It's set to
Okay.
the Alexa. So you hey Alexa,
Yeah.
turn on Christmas tree too. It goes, and it pops on. And
Oh
yeah,
my
I mean
gosh.
we're still throwing it on. It's been kind of nice with the little colder weather that we've had.
It better be
But I was looking at it
Valentine's Day
this
tree
morning.
now.
I was
I
like, we
know.
need to get this down because I feel like Christmas comes soon enough every year.
Yeah.
That like soon as we get this down, it's truly going to become November. Like, didn't we just take this down?
Well, and not
Now
only
we're putting
that,
it back up.
but you, the man who has had
I
a public service
know.
announcement about how much Christmas lights bother you after Christmas, the fact that there's one in your house, that blows my
Yeah.
mind.
that you're actively turning on every
Yeah.
night. Like
my,
what?
my problem with this too is that I was hoping the children would take initiative and
And
go
take it
downstairs and get the bin out of the basement and start taking the ornaments off. I've hinted many times, why don't you guys get this done this weekend? Why don't you do that?
Yeah, right.
Nobody's touching
You're going to
it.
be waiting until Christmas if you're hoping
Nobody's
the
touching
kids
it.
do it.
Honestly, at this
Oh my
point, I feel like
God.
I should go to Costco and get one of those industrial size rolls of like saran wrap and just wrap it up, leave the ornaments on it, and just take
Put it in the
downstairs.
closet.
I bet that
Yeah.
would work totally fine.
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
might do that.
I like that idea.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Because then easy setup for this upcoming year,
Bada
too.
boom, you don't have to
Yeah.
worry about
3
it.
months when
Yeah.
you guys put it back up.
I know, right?
Thinking ahead now.
There are those families though that do keep
Oh, yeah.
those trees up, and they do 4th of July trees
Mhm.
and Valentine's and St. Patrick's Day's coming up.
You're
and
not that guy, though.
I'm not that
You're
guy.
not that
Like,
guy.
Let's get it
Now
down.
you've
You've been complaining since January 1st. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, it's the new year.
Yeah, you've
Get
been
that
calling out
tree
neighbors
out of-
and stuff,
You
and you
have,
got
like,
I know my neighbors hate
been a
me.
source of
You got the log in
contention
your
for
own
you.
eye before you take the speck out of the
Yeah,
others.
so maybe I'm gonna go knock it down today. I'll just walk in the house and knock it down.
Just go kick
leave
it.
it on the floor and see if anybody decides to pick it up. I guarantee you it'll be laying there in 2
Tonight,
weeks.
horizontally, Alexa, light up Christmas tree number 2.
Just lay it on the floor.
It looks so good.
The dog's underneath it. I know you guys wanted to give a quick shout out to somebody that came by the station yesterday too.
Oh my gosh, Tommy came with her cute daughter Isabella. We were able to meet her, both Josh and I.
Yeah.
You can go see the picture on our Instagram at Jeremy, Katy, Josh. But I just love when listeners stop by the studio, and Tommy and I had been chatting back and forth because little Isabella is a Girl Scout, and she heard us talking about Girl Scout cookies when I was talking about buying them from all the Girl Scouts. So she's like, you can buy some from me.
So she
And
guilted
I
you into
did.
buying some.
Well, but that's the thing is, I want to support the Girl Scouts. I was in Girl Scouts and Brownies. My daughter was in it. I love what they do for a young girl's confidence
Sure.
and just, it really helps shape them. So that is one charity I am more than willing to give to, especially because they give me cookies back.
Who reached
That's
out to you to buy the
best.
cookies? Was it the mom
she
or the
reached
daughter?
out to me, but
The mom did. Okay.
but-
Well,
So
the daughter can't have
So
cookies.
again,
She's
the mom
very
was doing the
young.
work.
The
Okay,
daughter
that's
doesn't
all I
have
needed.
an Instagram.
That's fine. I was
why.
just making sure.
We're just friends on Instagram.
Well,
We
daughter could have
follow
hopped
each
on mom's
other.
Instagram and said, "Hey, what's her name?
Isabella.
Isabella.
Yeah.
I'm how
She
old?
was adorable, by
She's
the way.
9.
9.
She was
Hi,
very
I'm
sweet.
Isabella. I'm 9.
Yeah.
I would like to know if you'd like to buy some cookies.
She was so sweet. She loved you, by the way. So it's
I know, I
funny
was in a
that you're
meeting,
giving
darn
her
it.
crap right now.
Yeah, Jeremy.
I saw the picture yesterday,
Yeah.
and I ended up shooting mom a message that said, "I'm so sorry. I was in a meeting with the big boss
Oh,
yesterday.
you were.
and
You can't
Yeah.
get out of that.
I couldn't
No.
get out of it. So,
Yeah.
I was like, thank you so much for coming by, and I'll meet you again sometime." But
Yeah.
They were
It's
very
pretty
sweet.
sweet.
They were,
was.
and-
It was
What
really
kind of
nice
cookies
to
did you
meet
get?
them.
I got the new Adventurefuls, which are the brownie cookie with the caramel center. It's one of the
Oh,
newer
yum.
cookies. I
Oh.
love them so much.
Wait
and then
a
I got
minute.
Samoas and tagalongs. So
you got some
yeah.
pretty good ones.
This is my 4th Girl Scout cookie order. Like, I have one more coming. I have ordered a lot of Girl Scout cookies this year.
You are like my
so-
wife. You can't say no to these little girls. My
you
knickknack was
can't.
over at somebody's house hanging out, 20 minutes away from our house. And she was chatting with the mom, and the doorbell rang
Yeah.
at the house, and it was Girl Scouts. And Nicole bought cookies at that
Someone
house.
else's house. I
Somebody
did that
else's
too.
house.
Do you deliver 20 minutes down the road?
No, they just give them to you right there. They've got their
They
little
got their
wagon
little
of
wagon
cookies
Oh,
and
that's
they bring
perfect.
them up, and you get your cookies
That's
right
so
there
She
on
came
site.
home with all these cookies. I was like, "What did you? Why?"
Yeah,
She's like,
I
I just
know.
couldn't say no.
I look
They
into their little eyes.
were so sweet. I was like, "They weren't even at our house."
But you can't say no because, again, you know what that cookie and those sales are going towards. So you want to support that. And, shout out to the Girl Scouts. Shout out to Tommy and Isabella. And I'll have you know, Isabella did send me a very nice email afterwards
Oh, good.
thanking me for my purchase and supporting the Girl Scouts. So
I will
Yeah.
say that this has probably opened up a really big door for you, Katie.
That
because
everyone's gonna want me.
Every kid now, every parent listening is going to be like, "My son's selling popcorn for
You
the
know
Cub
what?
Scouts, and what are your thoughts on butter braids?" And
I'll buy them, but y'all just need to expect Girl Scout cookie presents from this whole year. Like,
Oh
for your
my
birthday, you're
gosh.
getting Girl Scout cookies. Christmas, you're getting Girl Scout cookies. Like, I'll buy them, but just expect cookie
how much is a
presents.
box of those now?
$6. Yeah, they're
Ugh.
$6 a box now, so they keep increasing. I remember when they were $3.
She's going to be going to the big boss saying, "Can I get an
I
advance
know
on that paycheck,
I need a
please?"
raise because I'm like 20 Girl Scout cookie boxes in right now. Like, I need
Good God, $6 a box. huh?
Yeah,
Dang.
it's spendy. It is, but worth it. Again, worth it to support that cause. I'm with it all day. I'm
yeah.
with it all day.
It's a good cause. What we need to do is have you down like half a box of those Girl Scout cookies, come over to my house, and you'll be all hyped up on sugar, and you could take down my tree.
Yeah.
There we go. Full
I like
circle.
how you made that full circle.
Full
Exactly.
circle.
I got it. Let me do 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 it.
Thinking. Give me another Samoa. Let's go.
All those ornaments will be off that tree in about 45 seconds.
And I made something on Reed's 3D printer. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that. That's funny. All right. Well, good for you. And thanks again to, what were their names again?
It was Tommy and Isabella who stopped
Yeah,
by
them.
yesterday.
Very sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. The picture's
Yes.
on our Instagram if you want to check it out. Jeremy, Katie, Josh on the IG. And there's also a link on there right now if you want to click on that and watch our YouTube live stream. We have cameras in the studio. You can see what we're wearing today and critique us. Coming up in just a few minutes, we do have a trending report. We have a bunch of local stuff. We're going to talk about a really mad senior citizen. And a horrible concert's coming to town.
Oh, I will agree with you here.
It is
gonna
not
be
good.
Bad.
Not good. Parents everywhere are like, no! That and more will be coming up in the trending report right now. Let's see what's going on with traffic. Jeremy, Katy, Josh here at Denver's Mix 100. All right, we're doing this thing with Safeway that is just fabulous. Twice a morning, you could win a $100 gift card to Safeway and then automatically be entered to win a $500 gift card to Safeway for a little shopping spree. Get you some eggs.
Yes.
That's a lot of, you'll get like 4 eggs.
Get
But that's
a
a lot of
lot of
money. man.
eggs. Yeah, 12 packs of eggs. That's all you're going to get. So the way to win them, you got to listen for the cue to call sometime during the show. We'll play that. Once you hear it, be caller 10. Boom, you get the gift card, and you're in the running for the $500. The second way to win it is by playing Fast 5 today in roughly an hour. When you play Fast 5 and you win it, you will get a $100 gift card to Safeway and be entered for the $500 one.
Oh, you've got a shot at the 500 too?
How about that, Katy
Yes,
Cat?
I
How
like
about that?
Yes.
That'll be going on today and the rest of the week.
Great.
Isn't that neat? So
Yeah.
big thank you to Safeway for hooking us up with those gift cards. We really appreciate it. It's time for a trending report. Katy covers everything local. What you got?
Yeah, announced yesterday. Did you see Kids Bop is coming to Red Rocks?
That's
Parents everywhere are
Something.
literally throwing
Oh my
it.
God.
Is something,
Kids Bop
Josh.
is the
Are
best.
people
Yes.
actually trying to buy those tickets?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, Kids
people with
Bop.
kids.
I think when your kids are in that age where they want to sing the top 40 songs, but the parents are like, "I don't like those lyrics." Well, the Kids Bop, they change it.
It's most of the time.
There is this. I'll never forget. I was listening to it, and the Bruno Mars song where he says "strawberry champagne on ice." So on the Kids Bop version, it says "strawberry milkshake on ice."
Yeah.
So they really change it to be kid friendly.
Jeez.
I swear I heard them sing the Black Eyed Peas, my humps,
Yeah.
my lovely lady lumps. I swear I heard
The
a Kids
exact
Bop version.
lyric.
I remember when the
Yeah.
first one came out. I
It's like,
think I
Yeah.
had that in like 2000.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, this-
now
It's
they're on
just
like Kids Bop
unsettling.
84.
It's unsettling.
Kids Bop 50 is what they'll be
Oh,
performing
there
out
you
at
go.
Red Rocks on October 4th. So, yeah, parents, I heard a collective groan from parents
Yeah.
all over the Mile High City. And
Like the songs are
surrounding
so
areas.
awkward when you know that like some of them that they're singing are truly like sexual songs.
Yes,
And
it
there's
is
these
so
little
bad.
kid voices singing it, and you're like, little
Yeah.
cringy.
No, it is so bad, but kids love it, and they've been doing it for quite a while.
So Red
Again,
Rocks, huh?
The 50th album.
All
Gosh,
right.
that's just crazy.
Get me
but
some tickets
yeah,
immediately.
Tickets go on sale Friday if you want to get some.
At
Jack.
least you're at Red Rocks.
there
You could
you
throw
go.
yourself down the stairs at the end of it.
Kids Bop did in 2021. They did the WAP version with Cardi
They
B
did.
and Megan Thee Stallion.
I know they did so
They
many.
did that song, you guys.
How
What did
that
they
song
change
that
it
you
to?
couldn't play on the radio.
We could barely get a radio edit out of that song, and so they played
Kids
it
Bop
with
was
Kids
like,
Bop.
yup.
What does WAP stand for?
I'm telling you,
The Kids Bop version is not.
Look it up.
We are.
Moving
I gotta
on.
look at the lyrics.
We are positive. There it is.
We are
that's there.
positive.
Anyway.
Oh, it's
okay.
water. I'm just a thirsty kid. Drink that water quick. That's the.
It's not right.
That's not okay.
It's not right. It's
Oh
not
my
okay.
gosh. If you want to see young children perform these songs again, October 4th at Red Rocks, go get it. Did you hear about this United Airlines flight flying from San Francisco to Chicago? Had to make an emergency landing here in Denver because an unruly passenger tried to tackle a flight attendant while shouting about Mormons.
Oh my gosh.
Yep,
What
there's
was
that.
Their deal?
Yeah, I know. They said one of the people on the plane said a big dude kept coming up the aisle towards the front of the plane, had a few heated conversations with the crew before some passengers and other flight members had to get up and restrain him. They had to make that emergency landing here in Denver, and he could be facing up to like $100,000.
Well,
Don't
yeah,
get into
obviously.
a fight on a flight because that will cost you. But yeah, that's crazy.
You
I
ever
would-
looked around on a flight when you're on one and you're like, who, if I
Who you
had to
could
take
take.
somebody down,
Totally.
like, and
Every
then who's
single
going to have
time.
your back,
Every
you know?
single
Absolutely.
Like, who's going to have my back?
Absolutely.
Like,
Like,
I'm like, charge!
I can count on that guy.
I always
know
try to
that.
find the air marshal. I just
I
want to
know,
always
Try
try
to
to
spot
see
one.
who it is.
I always try and point him out too.
I picture him as like the stoic guy that's got a hat on and just kind of
Yes.
looks down and stuff. I'm
I
like,
just
that's probably him.
remember that bridesmaid scene where she's trying to get him to admit he's the air marshal. Remember, you can keep your secret with me. It's fine. Tell
sounds
me.
familiar.
Tell me.
Sure,
It's so
yep.
funny.
That's
It's so
exactly what I
funny.
think of.
Hey, how about this one? A new northern Colorado trail that you won't even see me hiking. It's a new 300-mile trek that just opened. So this new hike takes hikers from Estes Park all the way to Glenwood Springs. So it's going to take you a couple of weeks. Heck, have you ever been on
Say that
through
again?
a couple weeks? So
No,
these
where's it at?
It goes from Estes Park down to Glenwood Springs.
Good God.
So there's a lot of trails that have already existed, but what happened is a local guy who's a huge hiker, he connected all of them. So it's taken him quite some time now, but it's finally going to open. It's called the Northern Colorado Trail. And yeah, shout out to Kevin Silvernail. He sounds like a hiker.
He's a good
doesn't
guy.
He sounds like a hiker.
Old
but
Silvernail.
yeah, those existing
prospector.
those
Silvernail.
existing trails are now connected, but you won't catch me. Like I love hikes
That's a
that are
long
like
trail.
5 or 6 hours, but when you're talking about weeks, those through hikes is what they call them, where you're going to be camping along the way before you meet your destination. There's no way.
Imagine starting that trail, being like thinking,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm sure it's just like there's a loop.
Yeah, I know.
This is probably just a loop."
2.5 weeks in.
I'm so thirsty.
That's the thing. It's
I'm
like
so hungry.
just going with that group of people, you know they smell funny. That's
Oh,
my thing.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
that
Got that
is
hiker
a
stink on 'em.
funky smell
Hiker
following those
stink.
people on that through hike.
Bloody
for
feet.
weeks.
Separate
Oh,
tents, please.
I
Separate
can't
tents.
do it. I can't do it. But for people who can, it is now open, and that's exciting for
Time
them.
to dig a hole and poop in it.
Very exciting.
bro.
Make sure you cover that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Pack it in, pack it
Exactly.
out, Josh.
How about this one? I guess when you get older, you really can just do anything. You don't care about the consequences. Gregory Wallace, he's 70, and he's currently out on parole for a string of bad things. And he
What?
just got busted for setting his senior apartment complex on fire.
Well, who doesn't do that? Come on.
He's pissed.
Oh
He's a mad old man, isn't he?
Centennial Crossing Senior Living Center is
Well-
where it happened late last week. But yeah, they said the fire department came in and they're like, well, when we saw that there was a fire started on the couch and the bed, we knew it was on purpose.
Something's not right.
Yeah. Old
You know what?
Gregory
He's just a
there.
mad old guy,
He
and he's
is
like, you know what? It's
upset.
the whole thing where you go, I can get away with anything because I'm
yeah,
old.
I think that's exactly it. Because again, remember, Gregory was out on parole when he did this.
Did
so-
you light your apartment complex? Well, I'm old. It doesn't matter.
I've
Doesn't
seen some
matter.
things in my life.
Been some
Exactly. Let's set that bed on
What was his
fire.
last name?
Gregory Wallace.
He also
is
sounds
his
like an
name.
old timey prospector.
Prospect of Wallace.
Gregory Wallace.
Up there on the mountain.
He's got the hiker's
Oh my
stink on
gosh.
me.
So hopefully things end well for him, right? Moving on to this last one. This Colorado county saw 150 traffic stops during Super Bowl weekend. Any guess?
Bunch of drunkards.
Yeah. Any guesses?
Colorado
Which
County.
one? A Denver Metro County, too.
Oh, that's Jefferson.
Little.
Not Jefferson.
No, county. Arapahoe.
Not Arapahoe, but
Okay.
starts with an
I'm-
A.
I'm out of
It's
guesses.
Adams County.
Oh, that was going to be my next
Yes,
one.
they stopped 150 drivers. They were
Good.
really. It was the
For speeding or
distracted-
DUI?
Oh, they were looking for all of it actually
Jeez.
over Super Bowl weekend. They arrested 18 impaired drivers during the stops.
Not
But,
good.
Yeah, so be careful out there. You do not want to be drinking and driving or any kind of impairing of your ability
No,
to drive.
God, that's
Don't do it.
horrible.
It's going to cost you a lot of money. But yeah, so there you go. There's your local stuff.
That's the
Jer.
local stuff. Well, farting around the rest of the planet. Today is National Make a Friend Day.
Oh.
In a poll, about 40% of Americans have not made a new friend in over a year. I am probably in that camp.
Really? We
Yeah.
meet people all the time. Josh
I'm
and I
kind
just
of at my
met a new
friend limit.
yesterday.
I'm at my limit with friends. Would you say
What?
that's a friend? Just somebody who popped by?
I would say,
say
that
hey.
they're going to be a friend now.
We
right?
meet a
'Cause
lot
we met 'em.
of our listeners out at events and even on the phone that I feel like I could grab a beer with a few of them and hang
Yeah.
out, but that sounds like a lot of work.
Actually, I,
I love
don't
making
want
new
to
friends.
do that.
I make new friends all the time.
Do you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think it's been way
I'm at
less
my
than a
limit
year.
for friends.
I think he's still at that age, though. As you get older, it's harder to make friends.
Yes,
Well, I
where
also
you're
live
still
alone,
collecting
so I'm-
friends.
I'm actively trying
Yeah.
to like
Yeah.
make friends.
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
just,
You're out doing
you know,
things.
sitting at home twiddling my thumbs. You know?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we do when we get older. We just twiddle.
Twiddle.
It's a lot of twiddling, and
Lot
the
of
next thing you
twiddling.
know, you're setting your bed on fire
Yeah,
There you
at
go.
a
yeah.
retirement community.
Exactly. It goes that fast, Josh. I'm just
Goes by
saying.
fast. Just
It does.
cherish it, Josh.
Life comes
Cherish
in.
those
Hold on
moments.
it. Hold on to it, Josh. It's official. It sounds like the government's going to stop making new pennies. If you've heard the story, each penny costs about 3.7 cents to make. So at the end of the year, they're in the hole like, what was the last number I saw? $85 million or something.
Oh, no, I
You like the
pennies.
penny?
That's
I haven't
good.
had a penny in my hand in probably 15
I
years.
have pennies in my purse right now. Like, how am
Do
I going to
you?
make a
That is
wish
such a
with
lie.
a nickel?
How are you going to make
I
a
have
wish?
pennies right now.
No, not you. In 15
Oh.
years, you haven't touched a penny.
Maybe
Oh.
20.
You're
I told you guys, like,
Big
if I'm
fat
using
liar.
the vacuum, like at the
Big
car
fat
wash,
liar.
I'll just suck them up if they're in the cup holder.
Big liar.
such a
Don't admit that on air,
liar.
but big liar.
I know.
No, they go through that.
You're
They collect
fibbing.
them.
Sure.
They do. When was the last time you used a penny?
Honestly, probably the last time was to like go through one of those coin slot machines that flatten it and put a design
Yeah,
on it.
right.
That's
But
all they're
again,
good for.
Any wishing well that I see.
You making a
or
lot of
fountain,
wishes?
I do.
You making a lot of wishes
there's
over there,
a lot
Katie?
of those out there, and now I'm going to have to spend 5 pennies just to make a wish. Because nickel's the next thing, right?
You know what? I think nickels are going to be next because they say it costs 13.8 cents to make a nickel. So we need to revamp our coins, I think, so they're a little bit cheaper.
We need
so
a
we're not
new
losing
process.
money on our money.
And we need a new process for wishes if we're getting rid of all the coins.
Well, then you can
we
just close
need-
your eyes and make a wish.
No, it doesn't work like that, Jeremy. Silly.
Yeah, it does. You don't have to throw a penny in
Silly
water for the
Jeremy.
wish to
He
come
doesn't
true.
know how wishes work.
Me?
Jeez. No, Jeremy.
I was like,
Just
yes,
find
I
yourself
do.
a 4-leaf clover instead
Oh.
and make a wish with that.
Just throw like a 20. Then it'll really come true.
Right?
Your
Then
wish
you're
will have to
really-
Toss a hundo in
You
there.
really-
It's gotta come true now.
Dear universe.
They were talking about how they should actually make just dollar coins again because that actually is like worth the price of it being made. It's cheaper to make the dollar coin, whereas it is more expensive to make the penny and the nickel and all those
Yeah,
things.
they're saying they're just gonna have to round up prices, and they will probably round up versus round down.
Oh, they're not
course.
rounding down.
Canada did this, and they said that people spent about $3.27 more at grocery stores each year due to prices being rounded higher after their change of getting rid of their penny. And it's funny, it's $3.27. Like, how do you do the extra 2 cents? Okay, so there's a study. Check that, a survey out this morning of people finally saying, hey, these are the favorite Super Bowl commercials. What was your guys's?
I went back and actually watched them, and that Martha Stewart commercial was
She
pretty
danced?
hilarious.
That was pretty good.
Oh, yeah, she was breakdancing,
yeah,
right?
like that made me laugh. But I told you I loved the Lilo and Stitch one that they had about the new movie. I thought that was super cute. And then the mustache one. I think top 3, those are my favorite.
Yeah, the top one for me was the Little Caesars with the eyebrows with
The
Eugene
eyebrows,
Levy.
yeah.
And then the one that wasn't really even a commercial. It was the Brad Pitt thing before the game started. It was a very patriotic ad of all of us coming together, and this is America's game. And just that was good for me.
Okay, so
I
it wasn't
teared up a little
funny.
bit.
It was actually
It
emotional.
was like, yeah, it was.
No, it tugged at your heartstrings.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I like that one in the Jeep one. with
Yeah, the Jeep
Harrison
was
Ford.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, number 1 was the first delivery from Budweiser. Which one was that? Was that the
that
horse
was where
like
the horse brought
bringing the
didn't-
keg?
I thought
That
Budweiser,
drunk horse?
I thought Budweiser kind of dropped the ball on that
Yeah, I
one.
didn't love
because
that one. Usually
every-
theirs is the emotional
Theirs
one.
make me cry every year, and I
But
was
it was
just
a horse, and he
like,
was helping the guy out. He dropped his keg.
Yeah.
He was helping. The little farmer came in at number 2. The girl who grew the one single
I
potato.
loved that was in the Lay's commercial.
was
Yeah,
Lay's.
that was so cute. I did like that
Yeah, it's
one.
kinda stupid.
I liked that one.
So number 3 was the Ultra commercial with Catherine O'Hara and William Dafoe playing pickleball.
That was hilarious. I
Was
liked
it?
that one a lot. Yes, I loved that one because it's just the old people crushing the young people
For a Michelob
for a
Ultra.
Michelob Ultra,
Yeah.
which was
Oh,
funny.
that's
that was
funny.
good. I liked
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
pretty good.
You know what other one I didn't care for was the new Harry Met Sally one. Like where they were in
Yeah.
the restaurant
But
again.
I liked it because Sydney Sweeney was in it.
I know
Sweeney.
at the end, but like I just was like, it kind of was lost on me because I thought, how many people even know this reference anymore?
Do you think it was because
know?
you saw it beforehand? I try
Maybe.
actively not to watch the commercials before. Like I
Yeah.
didn't watch any of them. I was shown the Harry Met Sally one.
Same,
but
same. That was
When
the
we
one
were
that I
watching
got
the
to see.
game, the commercial before that was with that Glenn Campbell guy. From Twisters. Glenn.
oh,
Who's
Glenn
the-
Powell.
Glenn Powell.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
good.
Campbell,
I like
Glenn
that one. That was
Campbell,
funny.
forgot.
Yeah, that's a
Glenn
country
Powell,
music
and
star.
we're,
yeah.
We were watching it, and Nicole's like, "Ooh, my boyfriend, ooh," and she's
Mm.
like gushing over him. And then the next commercial was the Harry Met Sally one.
Yeah.
And I go, "Oh, now it's time for my girlfriend." She's like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Meg Ryan."
Meg Ryan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I go, "Oh no, wait for it." And at the very end, Sydney Sweeney's like, "I'll have what she's having." I was like, "Boom!"
There she is.
There it is.
We're gonna be together someday. Speaking of the Super Bowl stuff, people are asking what was up with Tom Cruise's face. He didn't look that bad.
I just thought
Did
it
it look
was
bad?
that he hasn't had work done. Honestly, that's-
Some surgeons sounded off. They say that the consensus is that he has filler in his cheeks, a lot of Botox, and laser skin resurfacing, which removes all the damaged
stuff.
skin layers.
That's not
yeah,
really plastic surgery.
Nothing really
That's
invasive,
just a
though.
facial thing. Yeah.
Just
And
squirting goo in his face.
That's what I meant. Is he looks like he's aging gracefully? If anything,
He looks pretty darn
I
good.
thought he looked
He's
good.
still in shape.
Yeah.
He's a little puffy, a little thicker now, but aren't we all, right?
How
Aren't
old
we
is
all?
Tom Cruise again? Isn't he like
62.
60?
He's
Yeah,
62.
He's got great hair still,
He
too.
can be a little puffy.
Yeah.
It's okay.
A little puffy.
A little fluffy.
Real quick, this is for pet owners. Your pet's microchip might not be working right now, so keep an eye on your dogs. There's a Texas-based chip company called Save This Life, and they went under, apparently, and didn't tell anybody. So if you scan one of their chips right now, it's not linked to anything, so there's no way to contact you.
Oh.
So you might want to go to your vet, double check, see if it's still active, and if not, you can reactivate that chip that's inside your animal, which is smart.
That's good advice there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
That's-
Goldie chipped?
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah. I'm actually chipped too myself.
Just
Yeah.
in case you get lost. That's
Nick Nack
good.
keeps track of me.
That's
that
good.
was smart on her.
Make sure I'm not running off with Sydney Sweeney.
Probably saves her a lot of
Don't
time
you know?
too.
Don't you know? Anyway, I think you can get it reactivated for like $20. So it's probably a smart move. Get her done. All right, I guess that's everything trending this morning. Did you guys have a good time?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That was a
Blast.
solid
Good
6.
for me.
That was a solid 6. Coming up in just a few minutes, we've got PMI. We'll send you on your way with a positive, a minus, and something interesting here at Mix 100. Right now, let's see what's going on with traffic. Two great ways that you can hang out with this here morning show. One, we are live. We're streaming on YouTube. You can go check us out by searching Mix 100 Denver or Jeremy, Katy, Josh on YouTube, and it should pop up the link right there when you do those searches. Or just go to Facebook and Instagram, Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Instagram, and we posted the links on there. And so far, so good. Got quite a few people watching.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Wave to them. Hi. You guys liking this?
Yes.
Yeah. Just gotta make sure we
good.
don't pick our nose or anything. And
Well, speak for yourself. So that's one way to hang out with the morning show. The second way is if you want to send us a voice message, just go download the Mix 100 Denver app in your app store, get it on your phone, and there's a little microphone button down in the corner. And you can hold that down and send us a voice message with your voice. If you want to sound off about something that you've heard on the show, if you have an observation, something fun going on in your life, put your kiddos on there. We've played a bunch of kids doing dad jokes. We played one young girl who sang for us.
Yeah,
which was really
singer.
nice. Really good singer.
Maya could hit a tune.
Yeah, so it's kind of fun. It's your direct link right into the morning show. It'll go right to our email, so we can listen to it, and if we like it, we'll replay it on the air. So
Yeah.
Mix 100 Denver in your app store and send us a message. And then go watch us on YouTube, you creepers. I have a quick story for you guys
Okay.
before we get into PMI. Something had happened
Oh.
to me. This has never happened before, and I didn't know how to react. So we gathered up the children and went out to dinner a couple nights ago. I've been sitting on this because I didn't know if I wanted to talk about it because it's just so weird. And we're sitting there at the booth, and we ordered our meal. And I was like, man, I got a hankering for a Coke. I don't ever order a soda. It's not me. I was like, I got a hankering for some reason for a Coke. So I ordered up a Coke, and the waitress brought it over. I said, thank you very much. I threw my straw in it and started slurping it down a little bit. I was like, this does not taste good at all. It tastes really funny. It almost tastes like cleaning chemicals.
Oh,
I was like,
I hate that.
This did
I
not
hate
get,
that. Has that happened to you, Katy?
this
Yeah,
does not
no,
get
yeah.
this did not get washed properly. So I was
Yeah,
like,
they don't rinse out the cup. Like, you've never had that happen to you where you're like, this tastes like you're
I don't know,
cleaning.
maybe.
first time ever.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not a delicious Coca-Cola right here. So I waited for our sweet waitress to come back by. I said, ma'am, thank you very much for bringing me this delicious Coca-Cola. The meal has been fantastic this evening.
Is that what you said?
Ma'am. Now I've got one issue. This soda tastes like cleaning chemicals. And she's like, what? That can't be right. She grabbed my Coke, pulled the straw out, laid it on the table.
And took a drink. She took a drink. She did not take a drink.
She took a sip of my delicious Coca-Cola.
Oh, what?
She took a sip of my delicious Coca-Cola.
On
I'm genuinely,
all the
like,
levels.
speechless
I
right
know,
now.
like on all the levels. That
What?
is so wrong for her, for you, for everyone around you. Like,
Just get a little taste.
Oh my god!
You know
I
what?
just kind of sat there with my mouth open like,
She's like, tastes fine.
No, she's like, my God, you're right. That does not taste good at all. Let me go get you a new one.
Well, yeah, you're gonna give me a new one after you drank
She
mine.
took a sip.
She took a sip. All of us at the table.
Wow.
I looked at Nicole. She looked at me. The kids were like, they started crying.
Where were you at?
I'm not going to say where I was at.
Elways.
No, I'm not going to say where I was at.
That's crazy, though.
But she took a
insane.
sip, and I'm like, how many times has she done this to other people?
I
I
know.
mean, I guess there's people out there that are just comfortable. They don't care. Maybe she's finishing the leftovers off the plates when she takes them into the back. I don't know. I don't know what her situation is.
Ooh.
But to pull the straw out right there at the table and take a sip of a customer's drink.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
impressed with her, like, moxie
You-
to be
right?
able to do that.
She's got some brass. That's
She's got
for
some.
Sure.
She's got some
quibbles.
cojones,
Yeah,
doesn't
she
she?
For
does.
sure.
I will say she
Oh,
brought that
wow.
other soda back, and I didn't even really drink it
No.
because I didn't
She's
know
like,
if
I tried
she.
this one. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I
sir."
didn't know if she filled this new one up in the back and was like,
It's good.
that was good.
That
and,
one's good.
psst, and then refilled it.
Yeah, it took your hankering right
That
away,
is
didn't it?
so funny.
Oh my
No more delicious
gosh.
Coca-Cola for me.
Oh, that is such a great.
I was like, this is why I never order sodas at restaurants.
Yeah, Yeah.
But isn't that crazy? Like, I didn't even know how to react. I didn't know if I should complain. I didn't know.
I mean, that
I didn't
goes
know what
against,
to do.
It goes against every protocol ever as a waiter, waitress, whatever.
Oh,
like, you
absolutely.
do not do that.
No!
Even if you're curious and you do it in the back, okay.
Yeah, out
But
of sight from your
not-
customer. But to take the straw, slide it out, send it down,
Hold
and
this
then
for me, Jer, please.
that's right. I taste a little Windex in there.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Well, and
Anyway.
having worked in the restaurant many times, I will tell you that there's the cooks who will. I mean, eating the food off the plate is one thing. I don't do that just because I'm a little weirded out about
Katie's
other
like, I
people's
stopped
germs.
that. Don't
no,
worry.
but I've seen people do it. I've seen people eat the food off the plate after they bring it back, but out of the sight of customers, right? You're not doing that right at the table. That blows my mind. Like
Crazy.
to just take a drink right there in front of you.
Unbelievable.
She saved you though. Did you know Coke takes 12 minutes off your life? So she actually did you a favor.
For every soda, I've read
She
something
did you
like that. I
favor
know
right
I don't
there.
do it a lot. I've got my morning Mountain Dew in here, but
Yeah.
I don't. I don't do it a lot. And I was
Yeah.
like, this is strange. It was strange all the
She
way
was
around.
thinking of you. That's
Is that what she was doing?
She was all you right there. That was
Well,
it.
I thought about writing a Yelp review, but I didn't. I was like, I'm just gonna let it go, and
Just
maybe
let
we
that
won't be
one-
back to this restaurant for a while.
Yeah, there you go.
Very strange. Very strange. That probably should have been the minus story today.
I know,
That
right?
totally
That
could
was-
have been.
That's
That
all
was
right.
a little creepy.
We'll quickly zip through these. It's PMI. We'll give you a positive story, a minus story, and something a little bit interesting. I got to pee this morning. It's eggs. Let's talk about eggs. I mean, eggs are so top of mind right now for everybody.
Yeah.
Because they're so expensive and they're hard to come by and they're, making people sick. The avian flu, I think, isn't that what the chickens
There
have?
is, and they're
Something
making
like that,
everything
yeah.
Something
else
like
more
that.
expensive. Like
It's horrible. It's
Yeah.
horrible, horrible. So this I would say is fairly good news. Trader Joe's, Costco, and Sprouts are limiting purchases on fresh eggs amid the shortages. And this is all based on TikTok videos that have gone viral of people hoarding eggs right now.
Yeah.
There is a video I posted yesterday on our Facebook of people rolling into Costco with the pallets and buying every carton of eggs in there. I don't know how they're keeping them fresh for that long.
Exactly.
But Costco's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I think at Costco you can get 3 packages of eggs now. It's 1 at Trader Joe's, and I think it's 4 dozen you can get at Sprouts.
So you're buying 36 eggs if you're buying the 12-pack and you use all those?
Oh, I
mean,
would.
A family of
Yeah, I
4,
would.
you know,
Yeah,
they go
one
bad?
breakfast, one breakfast you go through.
like 10 eggs for a
Yeah, but you're not
family of
doing that
4.
every day.
Not
You're not
every
making that
day.
every
yeah, but
single
say
day.
you do it Saturday and Sunday
And
when
then
all the kids
stuff,
are home.
all the stuff that it takes to make eggs. If you bread anything, you need
Yeah.
that for the egg wash.
some
If you
brownies or
bake
something.
Anything, yeah.
You guys are
eggs,
talking like you don't go out to eat at least once a day.
I don't.
Yeah.
You don't go out to eat once a
yours.
day?
That's
no,
your
I
thing.
can't do that. I'm not
No.
rich. Show me, Josh.
Oh, come on.
You heard what happens when I go out to eat,
I know.
Josh.
Yeah, actually,
People
if I
be
were you-
drinking my sodas.
I wouldn't do that.
No, but I've been flying through eggs. I have 2 every morning just for my
Yeah.
protein, and I put them in my little egg cooker. Which, side note, I wrote a little product review for my egg cooker. I'm gonna post it later today.
Do
I
you
like
love
to
it?
do little egg or little product reviews and post them.
Yeah.
I love it. It is a
Okay.
game changer
Yeah.
in the world of making hard-boiled eggs.
How
so
long does it
make
take-
sure you send that to your crazy aunt and grandma today.
How
They're
long
gonna
does
love
it take you to make an egg? Just wondering.
In the little cooker?
In the little cooker.
I don't know what it is, like 12 minutes. But you put them all in there, and you turn it on, and you walk away.
Oh.
It shuts itself off. It cooks them, and you're done.
Oh, how neat.
It's really
That
neat.
is
So I'll post
cool.
that link later today. But anyway, if you're wandering out to Costco, Sprouts, or Trader Joe's, you got a limit on eggs now. So
Why is it our natural reaction to go hoarding
like
remember
toilet
2020
paper.
the
I
toilet
know.
paper?
I don't know, buddy.
Just buy
You
the
need-
normal amount and it'll be okay.
You need
Yeah.
to see this video of the
Be fine.
people with pallets of eggs at Costco. Pallets.
And the only thing I can think of is, again, a restaurant situation.
Could be
They
what it is.
Obviously need lots of eggs. But yeah, the normal family of 4 to 6, get the 2 cartons, you'll be good
the
for
You'll be
restaurant
fine.
isn't going to Costco though. They get that delivered.
Well, sometimes
no,
they
so a lot
do.
of restaurants go
Yeah,
to Costco.
sometimes
Yeah,
they'll
but
go
don't
to
they get that
Costco.
delivered to
They
them?
do, but they'll run out. So then they'll make a weekly trip to Costco when they run
Yeah,
out of their
a lot of
supply.
small businesses
Yeah,
buy
a lot of
stuff.
restaurants do that.
All right, who's got the minus?
I got the minus, and this is a funny minus, I guess. Probably not for the people that went through this, but this is the headline. Monkey blamed for nationwide blackout. That's exactly how it went. The entire country of Sri Lanka lost all of their power on Sunday. That is because a monkey was on their power grid, climbing on the wires.
Oh, yeah.
And it
Zapped him.
tripped some wires, and I'm not quite sure the monkey made it through this story.
No, the monkey probably did.
The monkey might have passed away. That is
Probably
not
did.
confirmed,
Aw.
but if, 50,000 volts are flying through
Poor
the body.
monkey.
However, it did cause a incredible weekend nationwide blackout to the country of Sri Lanka, and the minister Kumara Jayakody
Perfect.
said that there was an imbalance of power in the system, causing us to lose power for the weekend, Sunday into Monday morning. However, on some social media users, they're not quite convinced because they have not shown the fried monkey yet. But he's saying that there is a nationwide spring of monkeys. They're just kind of making babies everywhere. And so they're getting into the city more and more, and they're harder to control, including getting into their power grid.
They're like our squirrels. Our
They
squirrels are
are.
everywhere, and they got the monkeys.
They are. They have the monkeys. We got the
And
squirrels.
Josh was showing me some pictures. They're climbing everywhere.
Yeah.
They get into everything.
Well,
And
and
yeah, the power system there is a little wonky looking.
Power
but-
system is different than what they use in the
That
U.S.
poor monkey.
And that poor monkey was just looking for a place
Yeah, it's a
to,
crispy monkey.
to live.
Just trying to hang out.
And it is
That poor
fried.
monkey.
My best friend is his family's from Sri Lanka. Surat.
Does
Yeah.
he?
I don't know. I have
about
to
the
ask
monkey
him about it. I was
problem?
like,
Yeah.
hey, tell me about your power problem out there in Sri Lanka.
You think they would steal stuff too if they're just like running amok over
Well,
there?
he stole the
You
power
know they
from the
are.
city.
Yeah, right.
He
He's like
stole all
stealing
the
power and
from the city.
everything.
And that was a big deal because even though it's winter here, it's summer over there, and they were dealing with scorching temperatures over there right
Oh.
now, and they have no
Bad monkey.
no air conditioning, and they're like, it's not good. Everybody
Bad
and
monkey.
everything is getting hotter, and their food is going bad and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So they
if they-
figured
If
out.
they catch
but
that monkey, they need to spank him.
They do.
They caught-
Quit
monkey-
monkeying around.
They need to spank that monkey. All right, Katie, what's
Monkey
the
wasn't there.
interesting?
Oh
Monkey
my
died.
gosh. Well, this is interesting because some stolen donkeys got reunited with their
Yeehaw.
owners. Allison Smith is the owner, and she described the loss as deeply unsettling. Here's what happened. She says she was away from her barn. A neighbor called her and was like, hey, do you have somebody loading up your donkeys? And she's like, no, I don't. And they're like, well, they're going away on a trailer. Like somebody came to her house, loaded up her donkeys, and dipped and took them.
What?
Took her donkeys. I know.
Where
which-
was this at?
This was in Bellevue, little town outside
Here?
of somewhere. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, Bellevue, Bellevue, Colorado.
Oh, I don't know
is
where that's
it is.
at.
Actually, check that. Bellevue, Washington. I
Oh.
thought this was in Colorado. I'm just looking at the story. I'm so sorry. It's still a funny story, though. Let's keep
Is it?
going. Let's keep going.
The donkeys were stolen.
They were, but they came back. They came back. These donkeys, Juan and Julio, are their names, in case you're wondering. Allison Smith said she was deeply unsettled by the loss. But again, a couple days later, a Good Samaritan found Juan and Julio in a nearby town and called her because she saw all the missing donkey reports.
This is the weirdest
I know
story ever.
it's very interesting,
don't-
right?
Is it
It's
interesting?
very interesting. And
Something.
so they said, we found your donkeys, and she was like, thank goodness. My favorite part about this story is the
What
quote.
is your favorite part?
The quote from Allison. She said, take my trailer, take my truck, take everything. Do not touch my donkeys.
all I hear is Shrek
know.
and go,
Donkey.
donkey!
Donkey.
Don't take my donkeys.
Oh, he's
But
fine.
he's
Oh,
fine.
he's fine. That's the dumbest story we've talked
was
about all day.
interesting.
Oh. Ooh, Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 1 Hundo. All right, listen up. We've got Fast Five coming up at 7:25, so in just a few minutes here. So you're going to want to call in and try to play because speaking of eggs and the cost of eggs, you're going to want to play because we're giving away a $100 Safeway gift card today for the winner of Fast Five. And if you win that, you're automatically going to be entered into a drawing for a $500 gift card to Safeway. How neat is that?
That's awesome.
And the good news is we're going to do it again sometime today with a little cue to call when you hear it.
Wait, what?
What the huh?
That's a lot of money we're giving away.
Safeway's like, please take all these gift cards. We don't know what to do with them. Please take them all. So anyway, we're going to have a lot of fun today by giving away some gift cards. So that'll be coming up with Fast Five in just a few minutes with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Right now, a traffic update.
What'd you do? No.
I do believe it is time to have some fun on this here morning show. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. We like to play a little game every morning called Fast Five. If you would like to play and you have never played before, I want newbies today. 303-6911-MIX. 303-691-1649 will get you here into the studios to play Fast Five. Here's how it works. We'll get you on the air with us, get to know you a little bit, find out, all the big news in your life, and then we'll play the game. What I'll do is I'll toss a category at you and start a 10-second timer. And within that 10 seconds, you got to give me 5 things that have to do with that category. That's why we named it Fast Five.
Oh.
Get it? Get it? We have done things in the past like 5 movies starring Will Smith, 5 pizza chains, 5 billionaires.
5 things shaped like a triangle.
That was a good one yesterday.
Yeah.
5 members of New Kids on the Block. Yeah, there were 5
Yeah.
at one point. You
And
never know what
more.
you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get. The topics are kind of all over the place. But the key is just to call in and have some fun with us. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. Let's get all the newbies today. And we've got a great prize, Katy.
We do, because it's a prize that keeps on giving. When you win Fast Five today, you're going to score a $100 gift card to Safeway, buy you all kinds of eggs and stuff. And then you're in the running to win another $500 gift card courtesy of Safeway at the end of the week. So,
What?
yeah, look at you go.
What?
Yes.
Good news is if you don't win Fast Five today and you don't get that gift card, we're going to do it some other time during the show, too. We'll have a little
Yes.
cue to call. You'll hear it. It'll tell you to call now, and you'll be caller 10, and we'll get you that $100 gift card, and you'll be registered for the $500 one that we're giving away later in the week, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. All right, so 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649 will get you here in the studios for Fast Five. We got Michelle on the line. Hey, Michelle.
Hello?
Hello? What are you doing, Michelle? Hi.
Hi. I'm taking my daughter to school.
You are?
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
What's your daughter's name?
This is the first time I've called in. This is Layla.
Layla.
Hi, little
Oh,
Layla.
I
Tell her
love
to say
that
hi.
Say hi.
Hi, Layla. I have a Lila at my house.
Oh,
I know.
I'm so nervous. This is my first time ever calling in, so I'm a newbie today.
Oh, good. This is what I wanted. I wanted some
Yeah.
new people today.
But I've been listening forever, so
Well, thank you so much.
every day.
We
appreciate
appreciate you,
you.
Michelle. Thank you.
Tell all your friends about us, okay?
I will, for sure.
What do you do for work? Do you do anything?
My family owns a plumbing company.
Oh, look at you. Right
Oh.
on.
Are you an actual plumber? Do you do the stuff?
No, I do the books. I do a lot of
Okay.
That's
counting
all right.
stuff.
Okay.
But her crack is still hanging out when she's doing the books. She leans way over that desk, and you got crack for days from Michelle.
That's right.
Little Layla's
Playing
sick
the
of
part.
seeing that. All right, Michelle, let's fire things up and play Fast Five. I'm going to start this timer, and within the 10 seconds, you got to give me 5 things that have to do with the topic, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to use some that we've used in the past that nobody got. This one's might be a little difficult. We'll see how you do. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 famous bridges. Go.
Golden Gate Bridge.
1.
Um.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Ooh, I thought you had it too. You
I
came
thought
out
she was going to be
strong.
like,
I know.
Brooklyn Bridge, Tower
Yeah,
Bridge, Royal
London.
Gorge Bridge. Yeah.
They're all coming back now.
I was going to say,
Oh.
once you start thinking about it, there's a lot of famous bridges out there.
Yes.
Bridges be crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, we can't thank you enough for calling in and trying to play today. Thanks for being our newbie.
Yeah, thanks, Michelle.
Thanks for having me. I'm
Of
so excited.
course. Yay.
Thanks, Michelle.
Bye,
Bye.
Have a
Michelle.
good day. Thank
Bye,
you.
Layla. Bye.
Oh, they're
That's
nice
sweet.
people. Chip.
Hi, Chip.
Chip McNeely. Chip going once. Chip going twice.
Hello, Chip.
Chip is
Oh,
gone.
I really wanted to talk to a Chip. Oh,
Josh. No, you're Josh.
Hello.
What's your name?
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Chip.
You're Chip.
Well,
I'm Chip.
our Josh has you labeled as Josh in the phone, so I don't know who Chip was a few minutes
I'm
ago.
so confused right now.
But I'm Chip.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
swear.
Well, it says
Okay.
It says Josh on my screen, so
That's
good
funny.
God. Chip, what are you doing today, buddy?
I'm working.
Working. What do you do, bud?
Landscape material operator.
Oh,
Distribute landscape materials on the Front Range.
Okay.
He's an expert in weed guard.
In all kinds of stuff.
No, dirt.
Oh, dirt. Just
yeah.
dirt.
When I first moved to Colorado, I did landscaping, so I learned a lot about all the
Really?
all the pipes, and I just love how they call it a nipple.
Oh,
They
yeah, like
do.
a nipple. Yeah, if you're doing, yeah.
They do. I'm sorry.
That's why she had to get out of the landscaping business, Chip. She was giggling all day.
She would have fit right in here.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Are you like you're the owner of your business?
No, I'm an
Okay.
operator.
Oh, gotcha. All right. That seems like it's a good business to be in, though. The business
Yeah.
of dirt. I would
Oh,
think
yeah.
so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. People love dirt. All right. All right, Chip. Let's see. What do I have for you? You a movie watcher?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. All right. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 movies starring the very famous Matt Damon. Go.
Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh,
Oh.
I don't watch enough movies.
It's all right.
Oh,
He's
he
been in
was-
a ton of them. The Martian, Ford versus Ferrari.
Oh, he was in that. I forgot he was in Ford versus Ferrari.
He's Jason Bourne. So
Yeah.
Jason Bourne.
Oh. Chip, you better get back to
Yes.
your dirt, my friend.
Yeah.
I
Thanks for
am. I
calling.
will.
Thanks for
Thanks,
having us
guys.
on. Nice
Bye,
meeting
Chip.
All right.
you. Bye now.
All right, he said.
Is it Ellie or Eli? Eli.
It's Eli.
Hi, Eli. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What are you doing today?
Heading to college.
Nice.
Oh, what are you studying?
I'm a pre-med biology major.
Oh, super smarty
Whoa,
pants.
Look at
See
you.
that?
Show off.
Man.
What are you going to do with that in the future?
Yeah, I'm wanting to do pediatrics research.
Damn.
You are a good person.
You are a good
yeah.
person.
How long is it going to take you to go to school? You're going to be like 6 to 8 years. Is that about right?
Yeah. I'm in my junior year, so hopefully if everything goes right, I graduate next year.
Ooh.
And then I think I'm going to take a gap year to study for the MCAT and then
Wow.
off to med school. Yeah.
How much is this all going to
Wow.
cost you when it's all said and done?
Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Right. You're like-
Hundreds of thousands
Yeah.
of dollars.
Good news is you got a few years to pay it off, right?
But you'll have a doctor in front of your name, right?
Exactly.
Doctor.
MD.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yay, Sheila.
Good for you. Well, congratulations.
Yes, we're rooting for you.
We salute you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Smarty Pants, let's see how smart you are with Fast Five. In
All right.
10 seconds, please give me 5 Looney Tunes characters and go.
Okay, we've got the Speed Runner, we've got Bugs Bunny, we've got Lola Bunny, we've got the duck,
Wow.
and we've got the pig.
Oh, yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I
It's-
can't accept the
it's
pig
the
or the
Road
dog.
Runner.
And not the Speed Runner, it's the Road Runner.
Aw.
The
man.
pig is Porky Pig.
Yeah.
And
Porky
the duck
Pig,
is
yeah.
Daffy Duck. So,
Yeah.
darn it.
Aw.
You are
Good.
wise in other parts of your life, though.
I know.
You're still winning in life. All right, go to school. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye. Man, Katie.
I know. I thought she had it
There's some
too.
smart
but-
people out there.
Yeah.
Wow. Who do we got? We got Melissa. Hey, Melissa.
Hi, good morning.
Good
Well,
morning.
top of the morning to you. My screen says you're just hanging out today. Got nothing going on?
I'm recovering from vacation.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you need a vacation from the vacation. Where'd you go?
I was in Honolulu for a friend's 40th birthday.
Whoa, that's a fancy
Ooh.
birthday.
Yeah, shout out to Ashley. Happy 40th.
Hey, Ash. Getting old, Ash.
She's still there. She's still hanging out. I was
Ash-
only there for the weekend.
As she should
Ooh,
be.
Yeah. Live it
Yeah.
up.
That's a long flight to just go for the weekend, pop in and
Yeah.
out.
I know.
Especially
I know.
to
It was.
celebrate your 40th. You need a long
I was
time
there
to
on
do that.
Thursday, and then I came back yesterday morning, and then I worked right away.
You do
so it
sound
was a long day
sleepy.
yesterday.
You sound seepy.
you do.
Did-
Yeah, I think I'm getting sick.
oh, that too.
No, that's not what you want.
Yeah.
You got some of those airplane germs on you.
Oh,
I do.
Did
Yeah.
she cover your costs to go out?
No.
Dang. You're
I
a
work
good.
for the airline, so
Oh.
I gotta.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Saved you some money there. I get that.
There it is.
All right.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh, there it is. There it is."
There it is. All right. Well, let's play some Fast Five with you, Sicky. Are you ready?
All right.
All right. Katie, I need your help with this.
All right.
In 10 seconds, please give me 5 designer purse brands. Go.
Yeah, Tory Burch, Hermes, Marc Jacobs, Coach.
You got 4.
I
Darn
was
it.
just waiting for a
You
Louis
got that
Vuitton.
many, and now I got one more.
I
Oh, I
know.
know.
Burberry, is that a brand? Would that be
Yes,
one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Michael Kors.
Kate Spade.
Literally any brand. I
I
could
know.
Literally
Calvin
any.
Klein
Oh.
or
Very-
anything. I
Well,
don't know. I just say.
You were close, but your head's all foggy, so you can blame it on that.
It is. Oh.
It's because you're a party animal, Melissa.
Oh.
I was.
It was so nice meeting you. So nice talking to you. You have a great day.
Yes, thank you for
You guys
calling.
have a great week.
Bye,
Bye.
Bye.
Melissa. Bye. Bye. Oh.
Jakey boy.
Hello.
Hello,
What up, Jake?
Jake. Says here you're working. What do you do?
Oh, I am in construction management.
All right. That's a very lucrative field, I would imagine.
Some days.
Some
Yeah,
days.
especially the management part, because you don't have to lift stuff, right? You're managing them to do it.
Some days.
Yeah.
Are you wearing a hard hat right now?
I am not. I'm
Oh.
wearing a beanie because it's cold.
Yeah.
I'd be wearing a hard hat all the time, no
And a
matter what.
Beanie underneath. You just
And
be
a
walking
beanie.
around
Just
with
wherever
a hard
I'm
hat.
at, just have a hard hat on. Make it weird at home.
Important.
Jake, let's play some Fast Five with you, bud.
Let's do it.
I'll give you a vehicle one that we did last week that nobody got. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 models made by GMC. GMC models, and go.
Hummer, Traverse, Sierra 2500, Sierra 3500.
Yeah, I'll give you
You
that.
know what? You did not say you could
I didn't
do
say
that.
you could do that little trick move.
That was smart, Jake.
But that was very wise, buddy.
that.
You got it, Jake the Snake.
Thank God I was running out of ideas.
I'm trying to think. You missed the Canyon and the Acadia, I think were the other two. Yeah. GMC Yukon, too.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. Jake, you got it, bud. You got a $100 gift card to Safeway for your efforts today.
Yeah,
All
Jake.
right.
And on top of that, we're going to throw you in the running for a $500 gift card that we're going to be giving away at the end of the week. All right, bud?
Awesome. Thank you.
Get it.
Yes, sir. I'm going to throw you on hold, and Josh will come back and tell you all about your prize. Katie, we did it.
I liked that Fast Five today.
Me too. That is how it is done. We call it Fast Five. We'll play again tomorrow morning at 7:25 here at Denver's Mix 100 with JKJ playing a little Brit. A little throwback throwdown for you here on Mix. Good morning. Little Britney Spears with Jeremy, Katy, Josh this morning. Christine wrote in on our text line and she said, hell yeah, back when she was not cray-cray.
Oh, poor
This is the Britney we
Brits.
want. Oh, bless
Poor
her.
girl. She does some cool
Me.
dances
She
on the
does-
Instagrams,
and
though.
I was actually talking about Britney not too
With
long ago
knives.
about how she just hasn't grown up fully, right?
Yeah, that
That's
could be it.
She'll
That's
get there.
it.
Late
Yeah,
bloomer.
Yeah.
So calls were great today for Fast Five. We need to continue that with our 8 o'clock topic today. If you're a parent with a young daughter who thinks that she needs to be wearing makeup right now, and you have thoughts on this, young ladies wearing makeup way too soon, you're going to want to sound off today with our Show Wants to Know segment. We'll be doing that here in just a few minutes. So get ready to reach out at 303-691-1649. Right now, let's see what's going on with traffic. Also live on YouTube today. Just hop onto the YT and search Jeremy, Katy, Josh. You can search Mix 100 Denver, or you can make your way over to our social media pages where we have a link posted to follow along on YouTube. And you will see us, you will hear us when we're on the air, off the air, because of copyright issues. We can't. It's just quiet, but
They're very curious to know what we're
I
saying.
know.
out there.
I told a few people, I was like, you need to learn lip reading.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
You could probably pick out a few F-bombs. I mean, we say
Yeah.
things off the
Say
air.
that. What?
What? Who would say such a thing?
We don't say that.
Are you guys swearing while I'm out of the studio?
No.
It's all Katy. What is she talking about? Are you kidding me?
Like a sailor.
Well, I
No,
gotta tell
I'm
you,
just
we're
kidding.
having a blast with this. It's just a way to connect with our listeners even more. We are a very accessible morning show. You can send us messages, you can send us text messages, you can send us voicemails, and now you can watch us on YouTube. We actually had, who was it? Barb, maybe?
Yeah, it was Barb.
Yep.
Barb has
Yes.
us streaming on her TV in her living room this morning.
Yes, like-
so
Yeah, if you
we're
have
in like
YouTube-
52 inches.
You got
It's
YouTube
amazing.
TV. It's fantastic. You can throw us right up on the big screen,
Look
Jer.
at that.
Great.
We're so popular.
See our pores.
Anyway,
that one.
I know. Right?
HD.
So check us out on YouTube, Jeremy, Katy, Josh on the YouTube. Katy, you doing all right over there?
Yeah.
I know you've been feeling a little bulky lately.
I know. Thanks so much for that. Just a
Wow.
little fluffy. My gosh.
Camera adds 10 pounds.
Camera
it
does
does. Well,
add 10 pounds.
And I kind of went a little hard last week. I mean, the Super Bowl and everything. And just like it's an eating holiday for me. If I don't have a dog in the
is.
hunt, if I don't have a team that I'm super excited about,
Mm-hmm.
I will focus on the food. And that is exactly what I did. Like, I tried when we went to the Super Bowl party we went to, I was like, I'm going to eat beforehand so I don't roll into this thing ravenous. And that did me no good. I still ate my weight in smoked little weenies and nachos and hot dogs. And I ate so much crappy food. I almost made like a game of it after a while where I was like, can I do a plate 5? Let's do a plate 5.
it was
Here we
funny
go.
that you ate before you went to an
Oh.
event that you were going to be eating at. You're like, I
know,
better
'cause
eat
I-
just to make sure that I'm ready to eat
No.
again.
I had to pregame. I don't know. I just thought that was the best idea, and it did not help me whatsoever. So yesterday, I came in here and I felt like I was a little hungover, like from food, and I just don't even know how to describe it. But I felt very full. I felt like I was floating around, like everywhere I went. I felt like I was massive. I was like, woo.
What are you doing?
So-
I want to get into Show Wants to Know here in a second, but what
Yeah.
are you doing about this? Because
About-
you obviously have a problem.
No, I
with
don't.
food.
No, I don't.
You have a problem.
No, I don't. I just like food. And some days I go really hard and some days I don't. Like yesterday, I ate nothing but veggies and fruit. Like I had an orange and I had some snap peas and I had some blueberries and then I made myself an apple cider slushy. So it was all
It's an apple
fruits
cider
and
slushy.
vegetables.
Apple cider
Well,
slushy.
that last one maybe had a little sugar in it, but it was still came from apples, so it totally worked.
Oh my god.
Still winning.
I know. It came from a tree at one point, and that was my rule: is I'm not going to eat anything today that didn't come out of the ground, a plant or a tree. And I still stuck by my rule. So, and I did that. It was hard, but I did it.
I got to
did
tell
it.
Josh what you told me off the air earlier this morning before you got here, Josh. She was like, I think I could be a competitive eater.
Oh, absolutely.
She said, I just don't know when to turn it off.
Yeah,
basically.
like I could eat and eat and eat and just not be full.
Well, I watched a little documentary on Joey Chestnut, the most famous of all competitive eaters.
The hot dog guy.
Yeah, the hot
Yep.
dog guy. Well, he eats everything, but he eats in order to get ready for his competitions, no matter which one it is, he will eat a massive bowl of like spicy peppers to clean him out the night before.
Sure.
And he will also eat a massive bowl of grapes because it's like a hydration food. It stretches your stomach out.
Fiber, probably.
Fiber. And it'll clean you out, but it stretches his stomach out in the process. So the night before he'll do all that, he will use the restroom, and then the next day he says he's prepared because his stomach is ready to go.
Is that what you do every day to prepare for your next
I
day?
But he also said
Clean out.
he needs to eat. He needs to eat a meal before the actual competition because your stomach needs to stay stretched out. If that's your
Okay.
first meal of the day,
Okay, so I feel bad now making fun of you that you ate before you ate.
she actually
needed
did the
the pregame.
correct thing. You did a little
Thank
pregame. And it's the right way to go. If you went in there and you were like, I'm so hungry, think about Thanksgiving. People don't eat before Thanksgiving meal because they're like, I just want to have all the food. And they
Yeah.
get full in 2 seconds because their stomach is not ready for it. So, Katie, you did the right thing.
See, and I know all about Thanksgiving too. I eat like 12 deviled eggs before I even start with the turkey.
There you go.
So I'm
Bet you smell
set.
great.
I'm so set. But yeah, we're good today, though. We're good today.
Good. I'm glad
Yeah.
you're like kind of on a new track. You're eating healthy, and
well, it's yesterday.
you had one little bag of snap peas, and you're like, I don't want to brag, but I'm
And I'm
basically a competitive bodybuilder now. And
Well, you already mentioned burritos, and I was like, ooh, tell me more about your
off
burrito.
the air, I was like, man, doesn't a Chick-fil-A burrito sound good right now?
Yeah, my
Sounds
ears
really good.
perked right. It fell off a tree, right? It came from a tree.
Sure, the potatoes and stuff, they came from the ground.
All right, let's get into this. So we're going to throw open the phone lines right now. If you want to sound off about little girls wearing makeup way too soon, we want to hear from you. 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. You can sound off whenever you want. Here's the message that came in from Sasha. Just a couple days ago, she says, "Hey, JKJ, I need some advice because I feel like I'm stuck between being the overprotective mom and the mom who just gives in." Here's what's going on with Sasha. She says, "My 10-year-old daughter was invited to a birthday party at the makeup store, I'll call it."
Okay.
You're probably familiar.
Yeah, one of those specialty makeup
She's
stores.
at a
Got
makeup store for a birthday party with 15 other girls. At this party, each girl gets a $30 gift card to buy beauty products, and they get a gift basket full of makeup. They are treated to beauty makeovers and makeup and skincare advice. She says, "I just can't wrap my head around this. Why are we introducing makeup and expensive skincare to 10-year-olds? These girls are still practically playing with dolls, but now we're handing them anti-aging creams and lip gloss like it's a necessity." I mean, she makes a pretty good
She
point
really
right there.
does.
She says, "I feel like we're pushing them into the world of beauty way too soon. I can't help but worry this will lead to body image issues before they even hit middle school. Here's my issue. I don't want my daughter to be the only one left out. She loves her friends. I know she just wants to be included. I don't want to be the mom who hovers too much and isolates her from the group, but I also don't want to send her the message that she needs this stuff at her young age." She says, "I've considered talking to the mom about this, like what the heck is she thinking, but I haven't yet, in fear of me becoming the mom that everyone gossips about. JKJ, what am I to do? Am I the only parent out there who feels that this is super controversial? Should I let her go and just deal with it, or stand my ground and risk her feeling left out?" I like this line here. "I genuinely don't know what the right move is. I miss the days of Chuck E. Cheese parties." Thanks for taking the
Right.
time. The show rocks. I love your new live stream. There you go.
No,
That's from Sasha.
thank you,
So
Sasha.
if you want to sound off about that, this little girl being invited to a birthday party at a well-known makeup store
Yeah.
where they give these 10-year-olds little mini makeovers. They give them gift cards and they give them a basket full of makeup. What are your thoughts on this? Is this appropriate? 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. What are your guys' thoughts on this?
Honestly, I'm just like perplexed by the fact that young girls are excited to wash their face. Like, I hate it. I hate doing all the makeup stuff, the girl stuff. I've always hated it. I know a lot of women my age who are not, like, it's not a fun thing to take your makeup off at night. But for whatever reason, this newer generation, they've got them convinced that this is the trendy thing to do, right?
Yeah.
Like, It shocks me that young girls are so excited to go into these makeup stores. But you're right. There's parties at these makeup department stores. The fact that there's a whole skincare line for younger girls.
There is?
I mean, there's a lot
I
of
didn't
them.
know that.
There's a lot of makeup products that are now geared towards younger kids. And you're right. I don't know if it's healthy because I just remember when I was like 9, 10, 11, that kind of age, and it goes so fast. for the parents and for the kid. I mean, you turn into a young adult in no time. 13 comes quick. So I'm just on the camp of let's celebrate them being kids. Let them play with their dolls. Let them, be able to experience that
Their
kid
youth.
life before we throw makeup at them.
On the other hand,
but makeup's always been fun for kids,
it's
right?
a fun thing. They
is.
get to feel like they're a grown-up for an afternoon.
But it's a chore.
But they don't understand that it's a chore yet. To them, they're like, I'm just going to go and get pretty and hang with my friends, and we get to pretend like we're older. And they're seeing, they're bombarded with, I think you may have touched on this, like in the media and Instagram and everyone looking beautiful and perfect all the time. And these products being shoved in their faces that maybe they feel like, it's just time to start doing this. Whether that's right or wrong, that's a whole nother issue. But they're surrounded by it. So for them, it's normal. And really, they're probably seeing mom every morning or getting ready to go out on a date night, putting all this stuff on.
Well,
so again, to them, they're like, hey, we're just getting older and this is naturally what we do.
And it's a huge market on their social media as well. The makeup influencers, oh my gosh, they're everywhere. And they have their tutorials are in depth. I mean, they get them hooked.
Truth.
Zoe was so into those makeup tutorials when she was a kid. And, it made her love makeup even more as an adult. So I think you're right. There is a trend here that we haven't seen before.
Isn't it weird, though, to have a birthday party at one of these makeup places?
I didn't have to do that. Yeah.
It's so... I have a young girl who is, what is she now, 9?
Yeah.
So she's teetering. I don't know how I would feel about this if she was invited to a makeup makeover party at this age. I would feel a little uncomfortable by this. I will tell you right now that our phones have absolutely exploded. I'm going to go to a few of these. We do have to get into a break, but if you want to sound off, 303-691, one mix, 303-691-1649. It is Tom. Hey, Tom, good morning. Welcome to the show, bud.
Hey, how are you guys?
Hi, Tom.
I'm not wearing a stitch of makeup today.
Nor am I.
What do you think about this little girl getting invited to a birthday party, though, where they're doing makeovers?
Yeah, look, I mean, I think it's clearly there's a lot of pressure, and it comes from social media and other things, and I think that's bad. But I don't think you can blame the parent. They're just looking for things to do, and it's okay. But, I do think we all got to just watch what we're asking our kids to do and what we're exposing them to. I just think it's too much. But, you can't blame a parent. She's just trying to find something that her kids want to do,
Yeah,
I got
true.
3 girls, and by the way, they're all using makeup way earlier than I wanted. But, it's like, what do you do as a parent? You're like, it's like you can't control all this information and imagery they get.
Yeah,
right. You kind of have to let them dabble in it eventually.
Well, you've got to pick your battles, right, Tom? Like you don't want to.
Battle.
Yeah.
Tom, at what age did they start wearing makeup then?
Probably what I got one of them next to me. When did you start? Like 11, 12? 11, 12.
Yeah.
What age did you want them to wait until?
Gosh, that's a
18.
problem.
He's
I'm a boy.
like 21.
21.
Yeah. Like I feel like
No,
once you hit,
I think freshman high school.
that's what I'm saying, or like
13,
late middle school.
Yeah.
You're starting
7th, 8th
to.
grade, I think. That's pretty.
Yeah. But at 10, I can see her line too about is this going to lead to body image issues when they hit middle school? Like
Sure.
they've got to feel like they've got to have full done up makeup now.
Yeah.
And if they don't, they're ugly. Which is horrible. So.
Yeah,
Tom,
well, and like what really struck me is like I go into their bathroom and like their towels are bleached because of the stuff they put on them, and it just scares you. Like, what is this? What are they putting on their young little faces?
that too, man. That's a great point
a
too.
Great point.
It's a lot of toxic
and it
stuff.
ruins all your towels too.
Oh, Tom's towels are a mess.
Towels, man.
Tom, God bless you for having so many daughters and still sounding fairly sane, buddy.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks for
guys.
calling, buddy.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Thanks,
Okay, so
bye.
here's what we need to do. I got to get to a break, but Charlene, Amy, Tara, Mary, Jesse, everybody on hold, hang tight for just a minute or so. We'll get through this break and come and dive a little deeper into this issue with the mom and the birthday party at the makeup store. We'll be doing that next. Right now, let's see what's going on with traffic. Yeah, those phone lines are wide open right now. If you'd like to sound off about this email that came in from Sasha. She's got a young daughter who is 10 years old, and she was invited to a birthday party at one of those makeup stores with 15 other of her little girlfriends. At the party, each girl gets a $30 gift card to buy beauty products, and on top of that, they get a gift basket full of makeup. And Sasha's like, should we be doing this with 10-year-olds? They're still practically playing with dolls. And now we're handing them anti-aging creams and lip gloss like it's a necessity. What are your thoughts on this? Should these little girls be having birthday parties at makeup stores, or should they stick to Chuck E. Cheese still? If you want to sound off, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. I'll get you here in the studios with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Hey, Tammy, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, so what do you think about this 10-year-old birthday party at the makeup store?
You know, I'm really mixed. I have a bunch of daughters. I have 3 girls and a bonus daughter. And I just noticed through the years, like, everything has grown just so fast now. Like, they just try to grow up so fast, so it makes me sad. But my 2 older daughters didn't start wearing makeup until, like, high school. And then my youngest is now in high school and has no desire to wear makeup. So I'm not in the situation to really know, but I'm more concerned about, like, their face and all the products and all the chemicals. But as a parent that is older, I would say just be.
Just be what? Say that again. Just be what?
No, it's just to be cautious about what they're allowing on their face and have those conversations like, this is just a party. You know, it's not something we're allowing you to do all the time. Go and have fun, and then we'll have that conversation when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think this will lead to self-esteem issues later in life with these girls doing this so early?
No. I think kids nowadays just see it in social media. It's just something that's going around, and they'll find their way.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's good for the parents to have that open communication as to what they allow in their house.
Yeah.
That's very smart.
You make a really good point because, like, the hydrolonic acid and the retinol, that's not good for even women. So you have to be at a certain age to use that.
It
So
sounds horrible.
like little kids using it, that could do real damage, Tammy. That's a great point.
Thank you, Tammy, for calling. We appreciate you so much. Here's April. Hey, April. Good morning.
Good morning.
What are your thoughts on this birthday party?
I have 5 children in their 20s. 3 of them are daughters. And yes, I've probably seen every issue you can imagine, but none of my daughters really wear makeup. I mean, they do occasionally, like New Year's Eve or what have you, but I think the most important thing is positive body image, open doors, lines of communication, and just instilling a strong self-worth. And hopefully, you know, I'm not a big makeup person. I'm a nurse, and, you know, I value health above all else. But their values might end up being a little different than yours. But hopefully they can get through this relatively unscathed and still have a good, solid group of friends. It's hard.
Yeah.
Well, it is hard, and you don't want her to be left out.
No, you don't want to be left out. And the thing about teen girls, and like I have 2 sisters, and they were teens at one point. Like, they don't want to listen to the parents; they want to listen to their friends with all the makeup and stuff on too. So how do you combat that?
You just talk.
You ground them.
You
ground them for a year.
No, it's all about talking and making sure that you're in their corner. And I think a good conversation to have with your kids when it comes to makeup, and Jessica sent us in a text, is it enhances your natural beauty, right? That's a good way to put it. Like, it doesn't make you beautiful.
Make you pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But they're 10. Should they be enhancing their natural beauty right now? They're
For
10 years
playtime,
old.
It's playtime. Let's enhance our
10.
natural beauty.
Yeah, well, the most beautiful thing is a nice person. Just be a good person.
Exactly.
And if they can get through that, they can, and know that their family first and foremost. And I know today's society is totally different, but keep pounding the fact that, you know, we want what's best for you. We love you more than anyone else, and hopefully that at some point will click in their brain, you know, when it matters most.
You're a good mama bear, April.
Great point, April.
You made me feel good right now.
I know. Me too.
And I'm not even related to you, but you made me feel good, April. I'm going to let my light shine.
Yeah, thanks. I'm very blessed with all of our children, and it's been fabulous, but crazy at times too. So.
Yeah, oh yeah. You're a good parent, April.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks, April.
It opened up a line, 303-691-1649, if you want to sound off about this birthday party at the makeup store for the group of 10-year-old girls. Amy, welcome to the show.
Hi, welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. What are your thoughts?
Well, I look at it 2 different ways. No, at 10 years old, you shouldn't feel like you need to wear makeup and have your whole face done every day. But I think every little girl has princess parties and likes to play dress up and likes to put the makeup on just, to feel special. And then, of course, I'm against the hyaluronic acid and all of that. But I don't think they're ever too young to learn healthy skincare. That it is good to wash your face before you go to bed at night. That putting sunscreen on every day is a good thing to protect your skin. So if you look at it from that point of view, you can learn that stuff young and it can stick with you as you grow up and go along. The makeup can be used just for special occasions and, not for everyday wear, but when you want to have that extra little boost.
But the bottom line, too, is the
right
parents
way.
are probably in control of whether or not this stuff's in the house. I mean, the 10-year-olds
Right.
don't have jobs. They're not buying this stuff. So as a parent, you can be like, I'm just not buying it.
Yeah.
Well, and I can tell you, I had strict parents that said you're not wearing makeup, and I went to school, and my friends that had makeup, we
Yep.
met up in the bathroom,
Yeah,
and guess what?
that's
You
right.
put on that makeup, didn't you, Amy?
Horrible, because nobody taught me how to put it on, and I just
Right?
went thinking I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Amy, remember?
And you look like a
remember-
clown.
Well, when our eyeshadow,
Exactly.
our eyeshadow told us how to put it on by the numbers on the back. You remember?
Yes,
I was still bad at
exactly.
it.
That's hilarious. Amy, thank you so
they're
much.
They're gonna wear it no matter what.
They will
Might
find a
as well
way.
teach them how.
Yes.
Amy, thank you for the call.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thanks, Amy.
That's funny. The princess party. Oddly enough,
Yeah.
Josh has had a few princess parties too, from what I can recall. Those were great
They're
growing up.
super fun.
So fun.
Oh,
When's
Hey.
the next one?
tomorrow.
Tara,
Good morning.
good morning.
Tara.
So this 10-year-old was invited to a birthday party at a makeup store with 15 other girls. Sasha wrote in, she's not comfortable with this. What are your thoughts?
Well, as a mom of a newly 11-year-old, I completely get the party. It is so hard to try and find anything remotely that your kids are interested in anymore to have a birthday party. My daughter phased out of her Barbies and her dolls, and we got rid of them a couple of months before her 11th birthday, and probably earlier if I would have let her. But I don't think there's an issue. My daughter, she loves makeup. We have had the talks with her dad. He doesn't agree that she should wear it all the time, which I agree. So we don't wear it to school, but we do allow her to wear it for special occasions or on the weekends, but she does have rules.
That might be
What
a
are
good
the
compromise. Well, the rule is she can wear it sometimes, can't wear it other times. Is
Is
that
that it?
correct? Yeah.
Well, the rules mostly are just that she can't be going out wilding out.
Yeah.
She's
No
gotta-
fake
we
eyelashes.
do-
Wild
we
and out.
do.
That's good.
Well, her stepmom and I both wear lots of makeup, so she sees us do our makeup all the time. But for her, we just kind of prefer like a light blush. We let her have some brown mascara and light eyeshadow and her lip gloss.
Okay, so
Right.
But
Jared.
she
This is-
does
yeah.
have to use her skincare and wash her face
Yeah.
every single night before she goes to bed to make sure that that makeup's washed off and we're not clogging up our pores.
Mhm.
So I think it's just really important for her to understand that there is a care part to it, and I
Yeah.
don't think it's that serious, especially if it's just a birthday party. She can have a conversation of the things that she's comfortable with her using her gift card towards,
Tara, how much
Yeah.
makeup are you wearing?
Right now, none.
No, but you said you
Hey.
wear a lot. Like, what are we talking? How long does it take you to
Yeah,
get
but
ready?
I'm...
She's like, I don't want to
No,
say.
exactly. That's her
Are you
routine,
getting up an
Jared.
hour early, Tara?
Make him a one. No, because I'm a stay-at-home mom, so
Oh, okay.
I'm usually out here scrubbing it. But when I go out,
But when you go out, you
usually
looking
probably a
fine.
good
You're
hour.
looking fine.
Dang, about an
oh.
hour to do makeup.
At least I
That's
like
crazy.
to believe I am.
Yeah. No, you're hot. You're
Yeah.
smoking hot. It's
You
all
got
good.
it going on, Tara.
Tara, thank you for calling in. We love you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Mary.
Hi.
Hey, Mary and your little lamb. What do you think about Sasha's situation?
Okay, first of all, my daughter's full grown now. I am a grandmother at this point.
Oh, my.
Okay.
So I'm going to say this. I'm a one and done mom. So I was not supposed to have children. And so you've got, as a parent, there's no handbook. So I can honestly say the more involved you are with your child, the better. So if this mom doesn't feel comfortable, she can talk to the mom that's giving the party and ask if she can tag along to help out with.
Oh, that's
pretty
idea.
good. I know Nick Nack's done that a few times with situations that we're not fully comfortable with, that she'll just go along.
I like that suggestion.
Which is very awkward, Mary. I will say that's easier said than done, because being in that position, that's very awkward to say, hey, can I just come hang out?
You do what you do for your kids.
Sometimes a mom actually doesn't realize how much work it is to have, 8 to 10-year-old girls.
Mm-hmm.
The person who's working behind the makeup counter, however, is probably a professional esthetician and will probably talk to them about what is age appropriate and not the retinol stuff.
I know, but the whole inviting yourself along, I think, is a bold step to take. That's hard for another mom, because you're essentially telling the mom that's throwing the party, I don't trust you. I don't trust what's going on. I'm going to be there to make sure everything's fine. That's a hard thing to...
You can do it in a politically correct way. It's like, hey, this is my child, and I didn't know if you might need some extra help with the party and the arrangements. And I'm not working that day. Would you like an extra pair of hands?
That's so good, Mary.
Sometimes a mom also wants to speak to another mom.
Yeah.
And
that's a good line with the hands.
An opportunity
I like the hands
to say,
line.
hey, let's have coffee together.
Yeah.
Let's go have lunch together.
It's a lot of hanging out.
It also opens up doors for PTA meetings if need be.
Oh, God, Mary, you lost me. You lost me, Mary.
I don't like that, Mary.
Mary, we got to get to a couple more calls, Mary, but you're a very wise woman.
Yes,
thank you so much.
for your advice. There's
Well,
a lot of great stuff
hold on.
there.
I wasn't totally done, because my daughter
take your time.
My daughter actually did pageants for her school.
Oh.
And so she was doing it as a fundraiser, and it was before the age of 10.
Okay.
All right.
There's
You gotta
a
wear
lot of
makeup
makeup
then,
with
right? You gotta wear a
pageant
lot of
girls,
makeup,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mary, thank you so much for calling this morning. It was a solid line with the hands, though.
I know.
Extra
she really,
hands.
Well, she had a lot of really good advice just to be available for your kid. Like,
Yeah, very
put
much so.
yourself in that situation, too. Like,
I'll
you'll
tell you
be
what my
willing to help
biggest
out.
concern is here in a minute. Hey, Jesse.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
Jesse.
Hey. Sound off. What are your thoughts on the makeup situation?
Honestly, this scares me because I have a almost 6-month-old baby girl myself. I don't wear a whole lot of makeup, so I don't know how comfortable I would be with her at 10 years old wearing makeup.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a cuteness factor to it. Everyone's, doom and gloom, and you have conversations, and this is, there is a cuteness factor to this, where all the girls are getting together at a fun little place. They get to pretend to be adults for a little while. To me, there's something kind of cute about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want her ruining her beautiful baby skin at 10 years old with all these chemicals.
But it's like it's one day. Wait until you get to this toddler stage, Jesse. Your kid's going to be rubbing SpaghettiOs all over their face, and you're going to be worried about their skin then. I'm telling you what.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't start showing any interest in makeup till I was like 15.
So what do you think? What do you think Sasha should do? Is this a yes or no on your end?
For me, I would say no, honestly. Like,
Okay.
I'm not ready for her to jump into that scene, so it's like, unless it's just like kitty makeup, then that's fine.
All right, right on. We got your vote. I appreciate you calling in.
Thanks, Jesse.
Just kitty makeup.
Yeah.
But
which
you said
they
there is a
have.
kid line.
They've had that for years.
Which is another thing, how soon do you start them?
Like the makeup playtime, that's always been a thing. I think what it is these extreme, like you said, the makeup stores and having the party there. And there is this highlighted weird thing now with kids and being obsessed with makeup. So that's the difference, I think.
Christian.
So I was thinking that it's a good learning opportunity for the little girls to learn how to truly take care of their skin.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you just have a soap party then?
Around. Well, yeah, probably you could go to Lush and get a soap party too. But
there you go.
That sounds like a hell of a time.
But I mean, the makeup store makeup is definitely a better product than the stuff we've been putting on our faces from Claire's when we were 10 years old.
Claire's, oh my God.
You used to put stickers on your face, right?
Point, Christian. Oh, you make a solid point.
That's really
like
good.
lip smackers, all of those things, they were not.
That's what my sisters use.
Oh, God.
All
Your
everything.
yeah.
That's
You remember Wet
hilarious.
and Wild, Christian?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
None of that was good for our
None
skin,
of
but
it.
we did it.
Yeah, we
Full
did.
of chemicals.
We did. We put that stuff, and then we topped it off with some body spray. That
Oh my
probably
gosh.
wasn't
You're
very good
covered
either.
in formaldehyde,
Oh my
probably.
gosh.
Oh, no.
Hey, Lane. Thank you, Christian, for calling. Laney.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning to you. How about this party, huh?
Okay, well, I really wanted to sound off on this because we just had this conversation in the car this morning. I am a mom of 3 girls, 12, 8, and 7.
Right there.
So,
Lord help you.
Man, I know. I was like, but I got to tell you, you know what? I have let my older one go to these parties before. And the thing is, the most important part is you have to communicate with them. Let them know what is the purpose of makeup. We always say, guys, you are young. You're only a child once. I don't want you to try to be an adult because you have your whole lifetime to do that. So makeup is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be something that enhances. It does not cover up. And really, I've told my daughter, I'm like, hey, when you're going to these parties, the real reason is, okay, yes, you could spend time with your friends. Yes, you're going to have fun looking at all these things. You're only allowed to look at like lip balms or a gloss. And truly, it's the most important thing. It's just the communication between you and your child.
That's really
As
solid.
long as they know. As long as they know what you're going for.
I was talking to a couple other moms about this yesterday, telling them that we were going to have this show topic, and they were like, oh, yeah, we've been invited to like 4 or 5 of these types of parties with their 9, 10-year-olds. This, I guess, is a pretty big thing right now where moms are throwing these parties at makeup places, and I had no idea. And I think it's just becoming the norm. So now these little girls just kind of expect it. They just expect to be invited to these parties and go, and there's no consequence. And all the parents that I know are like, yeah, whatever, have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I think the bottom line is you just have to say, hey, guys, you are still young. The whole purpose of this is for you to have fun. So you're not looking at eyeshadows. You're not looking at those things. My 12-year-old, we've had that conversation where, hey, when you were 13, is when we can talk about you wearing makeup because technically you are a teenager at that point.
Yeah.
And
That's
even
a good
when
age.
that happens, yeah, I am taking you into a makeup, into like a Sephora or like a counter of some sort and say, hey, the most important thing you need to do is focus on your skincare. It is cleansing, it is moisturizing, and nothing else goes on your skin.
13's pretty solid, I think. By 13, you're starting to get that unibrow growing and everything, and you got to get that plucked. And yeah, I think that's pretty. I think 13's pretty good.
That's a good
pretty
age.
darn good.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for having fun with us this morning and
Thanks,
calling
Lainey.
in.
No problem. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thanks, Lainey.
You know what's funny though is birthday parties have changed a lot since I was a kid. Like
Okay.
I remember going to the park and
Yeah.
my parents were like, we're going to barbecue and you can play at the park. And then my cousin was the same age as me. And I can't tell you how many joint birthday parties I had at like McDonald's.
Oh,
or
I thought you meant like potweed.
No, like joint birthday. Like we're going to celebrate both your birthday parties this time. And his birthday party was in December. Mine's in April. Like how's that even fair?
It's your
You
birthday
know?
month, so I think the thing
know.
about that is like the way it's changed is social media. Younger girls are seeing younger girls wearing makeup now.
Yeah.
Like back in when I was young with my sisters and like the age group, no one cared about wearing makeup like that because they just didn't see it everywhere.
Yeah.
We didn't have social media. We didn't look at that stuff. We didn't know that
We didn't
that
compare
might
it.
have been there was no
Right?
comparing at all. And if the
Yeah.
whole class is together and none of them wear makeup, then no one knows about that. So now with social media, I think it's just so
In your
like,
face.
prevalent
Here's,
and shoved down your throat.
Here's my biggest concern with this whole thing. Here's my biggest concern: being a parent
Okay.
with children, and we still kind of do birthday parties and stuff. Is that this family is also giving these girls, 15 girls, a $30 gift
Yeah,
card
I knew
to
it was
go
the
and
money.
have fun on top of a gift basket full of makeup and
Yeah.
accessories
From
Yeah.
Castle Pines.
at a very fancy makeup place.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
My biggest concern is being a parent on the other end of that, thinking, oh crap, when it's my kid's birthday, we've got to try to one-up this.
Keeping
or
up with the Joneses.
Keep up with it, and I'm immediately going to be like, oh crap.
We're going to the park.
down the drain.
Every kid gets a pony at my kid's birthday.
Gosh.
That's my biggest concern.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Thanks for sounding off, everybody. It's The Show Wants to Know with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Denver's Mix 100. Mix 100, Jeremy, Katy, Josh playing a little Teddy Swims. That is sexy music to put your makeup onto. Am I right? Or am I right? Pucker
Eyeliner
those
goes
lips.
on so smooth.
Sing it, Teddy. Hey, we've got a trending report coming up for you here in just a few minutes. It is a good day to make a new friend. We'll chat briefly about pennies. And Katie's got a bunch of local stuff, including an old guy who has 0 Fs to give anymore.
Yeah, he just doesn't care.
0 Fs.
And it's awesome, actually.
Good for him. We'll dive into that and more coming up in the trending report right now. Let's see what's going on with traffic. And you might have heard just a few minutes ago that little cue to call that we played for somebody to call in, be number 10, and get that $100 Safeway gift card. Josh, who was it?
Yes, sir. That was Savannah. She's from Commerce City.
Savannah Unana.
Yes.
Congratulations. She got the $100 to Safeway, and you are now in the running for the $500 gift card that we're going to be giving away later this week. So congratulations. We will do that again tomorrow morning. You'll have 2 chances to win those $100 gift cards from Safeway. First is that cue to call. Be listening for that. And then the second one is at 7:25 when we play Fast 5, our fun little game. And the winner of Fast 5 will get that $100 gift card and be entered for the $500. So good luck with that tomorrow morning and the rest of the week, actually. Second bit of business. Don't forget you can stream us live on YouTube. We are live right now. Hi, hey, everybody. Just search Jeremy, Katy, Josh on YouTube or Mix 100 Denver. It should bring it up. Or you can go to any of our social media pages, and there's a link there. I think the latest post is a link. Boom, you hit it, and you get to watch us and be creepy all morning. And you won't hear us on commercial breaks or songs because of copyright issues.
Yeah, we're confusing some people. They're like, I see your lips moving,
It's
but I
just
don't
working
see sound.
right. Yeah.
Commercial breaks can't play any sound or music.
This morning. So she's really into it. But we're having a lot of fun with it. So search Jeremy, Katy, Josh on YouTube this morning, and you can watch what's going on in the studio. It is time for a trending report, and Katie's got us covered with all the local stuff.
Yeah, like the big Kids Bop concert coming to
God,
town.
we just ran out of time.
I know, right? And it's done. It's coming to Red Rocks, the big kid phenomena. I bet you're so glad that your kiddos, you said, Jeremy, never really got into this,
Never
right?
really got into it, and I think they're not into it now. So, but it's, it'll be for somebody.
We didn't either. I mean, we had 5 kids in my family, and it started in the early 2000s. That was like right up our alley.
I could see that.
And we did not listen to. We didn't listen to one of them.
Oh, you didn't?
No, ever.
Oh my God! I thought for sure your family would have been all about
Absolutely
Kids
not.
Bop.
I was listening to Green Day in 2002.
See, and I wanted to make sure Zoe knew the right lyrics, so she was taken seriously in the club. The
right lyrics, yikes.
She had to know. She had to know. But that's the thing. Kids Bop, they're on Kids Bop 50 now, so that's what they're going to be performing at Red Rocks.
It's weird because if you're not familiar, it's all the kids are singing these songs, and a lot of these songs, if you know the backstory, they're sexual and they're romantic.
Exactly, and just adult themed, right? Like Bruno Mars. I like
they
it
did
like
Versace
that.
on the floor, too.
They did Versace on the floor, but one lyric was strawberry champagne on ice. They changed that to strawberry milkshake on ice. In the song Thrift Shop by Macklemore, they turned that into
naughty.
a Kids Bop, and they said trying to get a little bit silly in it, and instead of got a long list of ex-lovers, it got changed to got a long list of some others.
And I think they did like My Humps at one point. And Josh said earlier that WAP song.
They did, and it was about them literally being just thirsty for water.
So awkward.
Which
anyway,
is
but it's going to be at Red
awkward.
Rocks.
It is October 4th, and tickets go on sale this week if you want to get in on that.
Like I've said before, at least it's at Red Rocks, so when it's done, you can throw yourself down the stairs.
Us 3 adults should go. We should go and
we
see
should
how
not,
it is.
Josh.
It's a lot like the kids, but up with people. Do you remember Up with People?
Right.
That's kind of what
Yes.
they remind me
Oh
of
my
because
God,
they just
so
dance
true.
and sing. And
I'd
do
rather go see the
thing.
Wiggles.
Well, when they come to town, I will let you know.
I'd rather throw
Hear it
myself in
here
front of a light
first.
rail.
Oh, you're not a fan of the Wiggles, Jer. How about this one? A United Airlines flight was flying from San Francisco to Chicago. They had to make an emergency landing right here in Denver.
What happened?
Because an unruly passenger tried to tackle a flight attendant while shouting about Mormons. Yep, that's the story
Was
right
it
there.
Positive things about
No, it was not
No.
positive things
Yeah.
about Mormons.
I love 'em.
I
And
don't
not
know.
only
Yeah, I
that,
don't know
but
either.
this very large man is what a lot of folks on the plane are saying, made his way up to the front, was screaming at flight attendants. You could tell things were going to get kind of violent. So passengers on the plane and other flight crew had to stop him and detain him. And they had to make a stop here in Denver. And if you didn't know,
Oh, there's an update to the story.
something like that will cost you $37,000.
Really?
Upwards to $100,000.
I
if
see
you
the
get caught
update, though. Did you see
fighting
the
on a plane.
update? It just
No.
came in.
Oh.
I've got it right here.
Okay, what is it?
It said he was so angry because his wife just informed him that she purchased Kids Bop tickets to Red Rocks.
You're gonna say that.
That's the update that just came in.
You know what? I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
I'm taking you with me. He
I don't
says.
blame him.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. How about this though? A northern Colorado trail is now ready for you to go hike it. It's a 300-mile trek.
Why?
That just opened. Yeah, well, people
Gonna
like
need a
to
walking
hike.
stick.
People like to hike. You're going to need a few here in Colorado. So this is actually really neat because it takes a lot of existing trails and then combines them. So now you can make it from Estes Park all the way to Glenwood Springs on your 2 feet.
That's a long arse hike, isn't it?
298 miles total.
Holy I don't want to do that.
There's people in this state who are hike crazy, and they're
are.
called through hikes, very similar to the Appalachian Trail. A lot of people do that.
That one's haunted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what this is it's going to be a nice long trail for people here in Colorado, so they don't have to go to other states and do it. Because
imagine starting that trail thinking that there's a loop at the end and it just loops you back. It'll be a 45-minute
50
We'll go out for a quick walk.
A week and a half in. Hey, so
I need a granola bar. I'm so hungry.
I lost my buddy.
There's so many bears.
I didn't bring any spare underwear.
Because that's the thing too, is you think they say it takes about 2 weeks to complete this
Oh,
hike.
God,
so
no.
you'll be hiking for 2 weeks. That means no showers, or if you're lucky, a shower along the way.
Okay, what if you get
You're going to drink your own urine at
What
some
if,
point?
God forbid, you get injured? Like,
Yeah.
You
does
will
someone have
drink your own
to
urine.
hike for a week to get to you?
Yeah.
No, they have helicopters.
There's
Well, I
Josh.
mean,
It'll be
someone
fine.
will get to you, but still,
I don't like that at all.
thing about hiking.
No,
yeah,
they're going to
you're-
make you lay there for 2 weeks,
No, but
buddy.
if it's remote, a helicopter can't get into a
Sure
lot
they
of
can.
brush.
They
Yeah, they
can't.
can.
Yeah, no,
They drop the little thing down with the basket on it, and they load you up.
Well,
and
it's a little
up you
harder
go.
than that.
Nah,
but,
it's easy.
But yes,
Yeah, I'm
you're
sure you
right.
could land a
Easy
helicopter.
peasy.
too
No,
in
you
an
don't need to
emergency
land. You
situation.
hover.
You
You
just
don't
hover.
need to
You
land.
just hover right
I know what a
there. It's
helicopter does.
fine.
I
You'll
know.
Hover.
Why are
It's
you so
fine.
confused as to how they would rescue somebody?
Because, dude, it
You
takes
said-
longer than.
No.
Yes, it does.
No.
It's more complicated than
You
how
just
you're
get on your
making
iWatch and be like, oh, listen, I made a bad decision.
I've fallen and I can't get
I've
up."
been drinking my urine and I got that trail stink on
Send
me.
location. Boom.
And then helicopter.
Yeah, they'll ping you.
There
Hey,
it
a
is.
week in, your phone's going to be dead.
It
So
is.
Just
Yeah.
letting you know.
You got a battery pack. Take
You
a
do.
battery pack with you.
You've thought about
Helicopter
this
comes
through
in,
hike. You've planned.
Drops the basket, up you go. You get a massive bill about 2 weeks later.
Jeremy, I hope you never go on this hike because it's.
I'd rather
be
go
lot
to a
different
Kids
than
Bop
that.
concert
Yeah.
than go on this hike.
Yeah, you might have to after all this. One more story. Did you hear about Gregory Wallace?
Nope.
Old Gregory Wallace.
70 and he is on one. Okay, so he's currently out on parole, first of all, for a string of bad things that he's done. And just this last weekend, he got busted for setting his senior apartment complex on fire.
Why he do that?
'Cause he's a mad
I'm
dude.
old and pissed about it.
Exactly.
He's seen some
just
things.
Old and mad. But the firefighters were like, yeah, we thought maybe it just accidentally got started. But then we saw someone started a fire on the bed and the couch. So we were
You
like,
know what? He's got
this
0 F's
looks
to give.
fishy. Yeah.
He's like at that point in his life where he's like, you know what? I don't even care.
That's
Doesn't
what
it
it is.
sound kind of cute that a 70-year-old is on parole? Like, it's just so oxymoron. I just got on parole.
What did you do?
I'm on the parole.
It's a cute little old man.
Is everybody okay
With
though?
the
That you
rap
didn't burn
sheet.
the complex
Yeah, everybody's
down?
fine. They
Okay,
were able to
good.
catch it in time. And in fact, it only affected 2 other apartments. So they were able to catch it with plenty of time to spare. But yeah,
Setting
Gregory
fires.
Wallace is
Oh,
on
Gregory.
one.
Whoop. Oh,
Watch
hold on.
out.
I'm actually seeing an update to that story
oh,
coming
gosh, it's not a Kids Bop thing.
in. I
is
see.
It?
There's an update as to why
Okay.
Gregory set his room on fire.
Why is that?
What is that?
His wife
Uh-huh.
told him that she had just purchased tickets to a Kids Bop concert.
Gosh, you really don't like Kids
Yeah,
Bop.
today, you
Oh
sons
my
of biatches.
gosh.
I'm lighting this place on fire.
I snorted. What else we got? Today is National Make a Friend Day.
You're making no friends with
I'm
the Kids
making
Bop
0
community.
friends today. 0 friends. Do you guys need more friends?
I could always use more friends.
I like people,
Sure.
and I'm
I
down to
like
make
people.
friends. I do, and I'm down to make friends if they're friendly, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sounds about right.
That's
Katie.
really,
There it
that's
is.
really
There-
good.
I love
Katie.
mean people, actually. That's why I
I'm
hang
looking
out
to
with
meet
Jeremy.
some more mean people. I'm not mean. I'm just snarky. I met my friend limit.
You're good? You're
I'm
good?
good for a while. That
You
just
already-
means you're getting invited to more things that you don't want to go do.
No, that's exactly
That's
it.
a great point.
Yeah, so I'm good. I don't need any more friends. There's a dating app that is letting you, it's one of these Valentine's Day things for lovers that have been burned. They will let you name a cockroach or a snake after your ex at some zoo.
Oh,
Anybody want to do that?
Does it cost money or is it free?
I don't know.
No, it's a donation.
That's
It's
a
only like
stupid
$10 to $15. It's actually quite reasonable.
I could just
but-
call my ex a cockroach or a
Yay.
snake. and
Yeah,
go,
you
it's
could.
free.
There you
That's
go.
Text
free.
him right
free.
now. Text him. I dare you.
Just send him a picture of a cockroach emoji.
This is you.
You don't want to do that.
This is you.
I haven't talked to them in a
I
while.
don't want to reach out.
want to.
no.
It sounds like as of right now, the penny is going to be put on hold.
And
They're
I'm
not making the
sad.
pennies anymore because it costs about 3.7 cents to make a penny. So we're losing a lot of money every year on making pennies. So they have the Treasury Department has said, "Hey, put a hold on the penny."
Poor
Easy
Abraham.
does it. Poor Abraham. He's
Like,
still got
that
the $5.
sounds- Oh,
yeah,
he
He's
has
still got the
to.
$5.
You're
yeah.
right. You're
He's
right.
got that big old monument in D.C.
I mean, he's got
Abraham's
stuff.
doing fine.
He's fine.
And honestly, I don't think he cares.
Make a good point, buddy.
I don't think he cares.
I will
He's good
say
with
that this
it.
story says that nickels are 13.8 cents to make.
How
So
much
what's
are
next?
dimes?
The nickel?
Do you know how much it takes to make dimes? They're little.
Katie, I don't have that information.
It's
in
probably
front of me.
less than a nickel though, because it's
I know,
bigger.
because they're little and like not thick. Yep.
I just don't want him to stop making the.
I'm proud of you for stringing your words together today.
But it was true. They're little and,
And they're not
thick.
thick.
I just
Yep.
like the quarters because I get gumballs. That's all I
Yes,
want.
you
Yes,
get the gumballs.
Don't get
just
rid of the
keep the
quarters.
quarter. The quarter's where it's at, man. Go to car washes with those, and they say that the number one most favorite Super Bowl commercial over the weekend was the first delivery, which was the Budweiser horse nuzzling the keg. You
I
know,
was so ready to cry. Like the Budweiser commercials make me cry.
They're
every
always so
time.
sentimental.
And this one, I was like, meh. It didn't
You're
make
like,
me cry.
nay.
There were no tears. Yeah,
Nay.
nay.
'Cause it's a horse.
Well, you know which one made me like get a little teary eyed is the same one that you did, Jer. It's it wasn't really a commercial,
Brad Pitt.
but the one with Brad Pitt where he
Yeah.
just talked about how
because
great
he's looking so old now. You're
we-
like,
he looked different.
he's
he
looking old.
totally did.
He's looking old. But
He's
yeah, it was a
also
very
in his 60s,
patriotic
isn't he?
little thing.
It was good. I liked it. I like America. Yeah.
126
America.
million people watched the Super Bowl across all platforms. That is an all-time
It was
record
the most watch. Yeah.
for a boring game and boring commercials and boring
That game
halftime.
was awesome.
Boring.
I'm gonna say it again.
Hey, did they trash Philly? Does anybody know? Did they
I
set
know
things
they
on
greased
fire?
a lot of light poles.
Did they
and
grease
stuff
some
like
poles?
that.
Yeah, I think they were all right this time. I think they were
all right.
okay.
Yeah.
Kept it in line,
Hopefully.
which is hard to say. I mean, usually Philly fans tear it up.
They're
so
nuts. I'm
Well,
from
actually,
Pittsburgh.
here's
We
the
don't get
story.
along very
Philadelphia fans on Sunday night toppled streetlights, broke windows, set fires, harassed cops, shot off fireworks, and fought each other.
that's not that bad.
Oh, so they were calm.
I mean,
Not
I
too
thought
bad.
there was
They were
more.
calm.
I know that's not
I
that
thought
bad.
it would have been worse.
A story also this morning talking about Tom Cruise's face. What was up with his face?
I think this is an unfair argument to have because I think Tom Cruise is aging gracefully. I think he's actually not went under the knife, and I can appreciate someone who's not.
I don't
trying
think
to
he's
stay
had
young.
major surgery.
No, and Botox and fillers and stuff like that, I don't mind those so much because it's not necessarily a stark difference to your face, right?
He doesn't look
Botox could be a
bad.
stark
It
difference.
can be, but
When
I
you
think
can't
he did
smile.
Yeah.
He did it in a respectful manner.
Well, he and
like-
Brad Pitt both look like they're finally aged. I mean, like
Yeah.
a little, and they're both
They're not
very
too
handsome,
shabby.
attractive guys.
It
Like
took
they're
'em a
doing
minute.
fine, but they both looked a little different than what I think we were all kind of used to.
And I think that's it. We're just not used to it, so it looks different to us. But
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is 62. I think he looks great.
Isn't Brad Pitt
I
60?
do. Yeah, I think you're right.
Hey,
So-
Alexa. I have one final
He's
story.
He's 61.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
he's
I'll be go to
61.
hell.
Yeah.
I have one final story for you. Just because I made Katie Google this term the other day, Brian Adams, who cares, was supposed to play a show in Australia on Sunday night. Again, who cares? But it had to be canceled due to a massive fatberg that was blocking the city's sewer system.
Oh.
And just the other day, I made Katie
know.
Google fatberg because she flushes her wipes, and you're not supposed to flush your wet wipes. And they say, yep, it was an accumulation of non-biodegradable solids like wet wipes paired with fat, oil, and grease. And it creates a giant fatberg, and it blocks the sewer system. And it happened in Australia.
That's
they did.
disgusting.
They had to cancel a concert?
Yeah,
Like,
because
how
it was
fat
blocking
this-
up the sewer. You
Oh.
imagine all the people at the concert trying to go to the bathroom.
Oh
Their
my
water spins the other way.
gosh.
It doesn't spin the normal way.
It spins the other way.
It spins the other way,
I
yeah.
like that accent, Josh. That was fun.
That's disgusting, that picture.
That
Katie.
is so gross.
Ew.
So gross.
A fat burg is not cute. In case
That was
you're
your nickname in high school too, wasn't it?
No. Medium-sized burg. God, get it right.
Burn, I got you good. All right, that's everything trending this morning with Jeremy, Katie, and Josh. That was all ridiculous, wasn't it?
It was fun.
That's all good.
Shout out to Red Rocks and Kids Bob. Whoop, whoop.
Woo.
Right now, let's see what's going on with traffic. Jeremy, Katy, Josh at Denver's Mix 100. Thank you so much for hanging out with us every single morning. We love you guys. Thanks for making us your new fun morning show. Number 1, I would imagine, on your presets there in your car. Thank you so much. And just a heads up, Big Rob comes on after us, and he puts on a heck of a fun show as well. In fact, he does a 90-minute commercial-free hour starting at 11:30, and then we do it again at 3:30 with Nina, another 90 minutes commercial-free. So keep Mix 100 on all day. And we've been sprinkling in some bangers, too, as far as our music goes. I will say, coming up here in just a few minutes, we've got another little throwback song. You guys are going to piddle a little.
Oh, we'd like to dance to it.
I like it when you piddle a little.
I'm so excited.
Fiddle and dance.
And you know what? Katy is spot on. If you've been following us at all on YouTube, we have a live stream up now, and you can follow us by searching Mix 100 Denver or Jeremy, Katy, Josh, and it should bring it up. At the end of the show every day, we do our little throwback song, and we have a dance party in the studio.
We can't help but dance.
We can't because those songs are so good.
Yeah.
They're really good.
That wasn't planned. We all just started dancing, and we're like, this feels good. This feels
It
right.
feels right.
Yeah,
This is kind of
this
like
is it.
for us to decompress after a long show.
Yeah.
We're mentally drained. We're tired. So we're like, dance party.
Yeah.
So if you are following along on YouTube, Mixed Mornings with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh, you will get to see the dance party. You're welcome very much.
Yeah.
Now, Katy, you were saying off the air you had a question for us.
Yeah. So I'm just going to say something and tell me if you know the end of it. Cooking with
garlic.
cooking with.
Chef Emerald. Bam.
No, you
Cooking
guys don't
with
get
diners,
it.
drive-ins, and dives.
Oh, I really thought.
Guy. Fieri.
No.
Guy, cooking with Guy.
No, cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
What?
Nothing?
What is that?
Really?
I don't know what that
Oh, she has taken
This
the
is what you wanted to
internet
ask
by-
us?
Well, because she has taken the internet by storm, and she is really kind of working up one crowd and getting the other one very excited. So I just wanted to see if you guys were down with this. So Kaya is a young 23-year-old who does a lot of cooking videos, but she gets a little sexy in them.
A little sassy?
Right? She does. She likes to shake.
Whoa.
She
likes
wanted the
to
views. She knew she was a good cook, but she wanted the
I
views.
better
too.
look this up so I know what you're talking about.
The funny thing
science.
is girls on TikTok right now are walking up to their significant others or boyfriends or husbands, whatever, and they're saying just those two words, cooking with. And if they say Kaya, they slap them. This is like so much violence.
Oh, because guys
that
are
comes
lusting after Kaya?
Exactly. You should not be. Make some pretty tasty looking stuff. And she also looks great while she's doing it.
The
I
next question
encourage
should
this.
be what does she cook? And if the guy can't answer, then they know why he's watching her.
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
why.
If you don't know what she's cooking, you know what they're looking at.
Because if he's like, well, she makes a fantastic cake, they'll be
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe for the food.
Yeah, her beef tenderloin is on point. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. If you knew
yeah.
that, Josh.
She's got a couple good-looking tenderloins. I'll say that.
I do so many
gosh.
jokes that I just kept my mouth shut.
Oh my gosh. She's been on TikTok for like 2 years, but she really blew up this last year.
Because she got sexy
yeah,
with it.
Yeah, and guys
Oh, look at her
liked
dance.
It. Yeah, and she, again, it's very cute and innocent.
It's
She's
an
just,
internet sensation,
You know
says
what I
the
mean?
source.
She's just shaking it a little, shaking it as she put those cookies in the oven. There's
Bros
nothing wrong
be
with that.
mesmerized is the...
Bros
Let me see, Jared. Let me turn your phone around.
No, I'm
mesmerized.
just watching her dance.
She does dance.
She
with-
does dance, and she's adorable.
this.
And you know,
She's super cute.
She cooks with a lot of fresh produce too, which is what I like.
Oh,
about
that's good.
Kaya.
All organic,
Exactly.
I would imagine.
Very fresh produce there.
Very
so.
environmentally friendly products, I would imagine.
But she's taken over the internet. I just figured you guys had at least caught some of her stuff by
I
now.
will tell you, at least we didn't say Kaya. Well, at least
I
me.
know.
Josh is fine, but Josh is in the clear. But
I had no idea who it was.
My wife would have been like,
Yeah,
who's
I know.
Kaya?
Yeah, especially you don't even watch cooking videos. Like she's like, "What are you doing?" Like
She's baking that ass.
completely off base
my
for you.
gosh.
But definitely worth it to check it out because I think she does a great job. She's a really fun content creator, and
she is.
yeah, I think that she's also like a girl's girl. Even though these girls are all mad at her, I think she still is somebody
Like,
that we can all watch.
I
and
am not
enjoy.
seeing one picture of her food, though.
You don't see the food? Are you not looking at the food, Jeremy? I see food.
No, everything I'm searching on is like her just dancing. Every video on Instagram is just her dancing.
Look at the other steak. Look at the other
Look at
fillet.
the other cake, Jared.
Yeah,
the cake that's
exactly.
baking. Come on.
Look at those instead.
Oh, there's some food.
There they are. There it is.
4 videos down.
And follow.
There we go.
Oy. 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 Jeremy, Katy, Josh in the morning.
You didn't like that one?
Ugh.
Kind of took the wind out of the sails there.
That
but
was a little slow song, wasn't it?
Good news is we got a really good song coming up next.
We do. Yeah.
In just a couple minutes.
Hey, to anyone going through a breakup, that was a good song. It's a good song. Brought the tears to their eyes. Just trying to see the glass half full, buddy.
Oof. We have podcasts, Josh. Where can people find them?
Heck yeah, we got a lot. Mix100.com. We got a link right there. Or if you listen to podcasts anywhere else, we are available everywhere. Just search Jeremy, Katy, and Josh.
How about that? We're going to get out of here. We're going to go plan tomorrow's show. Big Rob is coming up next, so stick around for that, dude. Here's one final story before we get the heck out of here. Domino's is doing a little something for lovers this Valentine's Day.
Ooh. Is it heart-shaped pizza? Like,
Guess
what
again.
is it?
Guess again.
Is it chicken nuggets in the shape of hearts?
Guess again.
Is it anything in the shape of a heart? Like,
No.
I don't know.
Just your
What are
body.
they doing? Oh.
What?
They are
Okay.
releasing Domino's cologne/perfume where you can smell like a pizza.
Oh.
Pepperoni passion.
Is
You
that
can
a real
also-
thing?
Like, that's crazy.
Yep. Irresistible notes of spice, pepper, and a woody warm base,
Oh my
which
gosh.
describes me perfectly.
You could just walk into a Pizza Hut and you will smell like it.
Just roll around on the
Like,
floor for a couple
seriously.
minutes.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. if
I
you
just
wanna
want to smell like their
pizza.
crushed red peppers.
Oh.
That smells good. I like that.
They say the pizza sales go crazy over Valentine's Day. They make over 1 million pizzas for lovers on February 14th in general.
Yeah, but do you want to
Smell like it?
that
Like, that's
afterwards?
that's different. Just a little tease. Here's some
maybe.
pizza smell.
Knick-knack spritzed a little of that on her neck. I might take a bite out of her.
Come here, you little pepperoni.
There's some jokes there, too.
Yeah.
I've actually
Yeah.
pushed Knick-knack out of the way to get to a pizza before.
Have
so.
you?
There you go.
Oh, your pizza game is strong.
Anyway, just reporting on what's going on this planet.
Keeping you up to
We
date.
Keeping you up to
appreciate
date.
you, sir.
Pepperoni perfume. You guys ready for a dance party?
Let's
I'm
do
ready.
it.
All right, here you go. Have fun with this one.